that was none of that was on stream.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll
I
DDoS
almost just
myself
shared
on
my
stream.
screen of
Aw.
the Facebook page. She
Let
looks
me
like
just
she's
shout out
so
my address
young.
right now, live on stream.
Yep.
Yes.
1000 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Penis.
Oh boy. It's just like every other stream. Yelling obscenities the moment we start.
What
All
last
right.
time we were talking about trauma? That was better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
goodness.
luckily I still have the how much health does the ice wall have? Because
Hold on, I gotta shout out my address right now. 827 Miguel Drive, North Huntington.
Okay, whoa! There was like a moment where I was like, there's something about that is very familiar, and
What,
Yeah.
Whose address is that?
that's
Why
the
do people-
Walgreens in Irwin.
Oh, I was like, is he giving
Walgreens.
someone
That's
else?
my
Oh my gosh.
that's my work address.
Walgreens.
So it's
Oh,
also
Did you just delete me, or were we
The
never
funny-
friends on here?
The funny
We're
thing
never
is,
friends on
I thought you just
Discord.
deleted me as I sent you that message. I was
the
like, oh,
the funny thing is that when you started saying 827, like my heart sank, and I was like, are you about to yell my home address? Only because I use that address for literally everything.
Oh, I know you do. That's
Mail
why.
address.
That's
It's
why
your
I'm like, I'll
home,
just shout
essentially.
out. I'll shout out this address because if anybody wants to send packages to you,
314
send
East
some
Pittsburgh
loot boxes
Street.
to this address. Worst case scenario, Lucas, you
That's
get the
where Mike
unhinged
and I
person
live,
that sends a
okay?
bomb to
314 East
Walgreens.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Send us gifts. Thank you.
That's yeah. Send us all of your
Pizza
monies.
Siena gift cards, Chick-fil-A, you name it.
Yeah.
It's how you sponsor the stream.
A needy technician and
I had
worker fund.
the weirdest fucking dream because I had it was after my 15th episode of the first 15. I had this fever dream where I was reached out
You
to
were
by
unwell.
I was reached out to by a game development company that was like, hey, we want to do a sponsored episode of your stream where you play 3 of our games. And they're like, we'll send you free copies of the games. And I was like, yeah, do it. And I sat down on my computer and I never played them before. And I was like, hey, we're doing this sponsored stream. And I went to play them and they were all adult games. And immediately Twitch canceled my account. And I was like, no.
Hey, I know a game company that might be sponsoring you to play 15 minutes of their game
I
here
could-
sooner than later.
I would 100% do that. I would 100%.
I think you know exactly who I'm
Altman.
talking about too.
Yeah, Altman.
Is it Kevin? Yeah.
I'd play 15
I didn't
minutes
think
of his
game
games.
was almost ready.
Kid
Yet.
Pasink.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
what?
right. Well,
Let's
Kevin
focus.
Altman,
I'm sorry.
Kevin Altman and his game development.
We're gonna need 5 hours after the stream for this because I'm just like. blown
Apparently
away by
you're
this
like
day.
3 years behind.
Well, you know what? Altman doesn't like me, okay? So I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry, Altman doesn't like most of us.
No, he was cool. I really liked him.
I was gonna say
You say
the
that
only
on
time I
stream?
see or talk to Altman is when a new Dark Pictures game comes
I was
out.
gonna say, you guys go over and hang out, and drink beers, and play scary games.
Yeah, once every like 5 months.
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
Place scary grades. He tries to turn them off.
I was like, I
15
can't do
minutes.
that. No thanks. That's like, and I've thought about it. I thought about like, messaging you guys, being like, hey, next time you do one, let me know. And then, like, every time I think about it, I'm like, I'm gonna be miserable.
Oh, I was miserable during this one because it was all mannequins and
Oh.
dolls, and
Yeah.
I am not a
Fuck
fan of either of those.
Fuck
I
that,
But as
man.
soon as the carnival one comes out, Lucas, I'll let you know for the
Nope.
clowns.
No thanks.
I wish
Appreciate
your voice was still as hoarse as it was the other day, but didn't hurt you because you sounded like a pirate. It was pretty nice. It would have been great for today.
It would have been nice. I mean, there's a point where, like, when I get sick, my voice is either gone, and then it transitions to, like, really quiet, and then it sounds like a baby screaming on a screeching record, and then I get, like, one golden day where my voice is, like, starting to come back to my natural cadence, and I get a little bit of, like, harshness to it, and that's, like, the golden hour. And then I'm just like back to the same nasally garbage that I sound like all the time. All right. So let's go ahead and get jumping into this, because last episode was fairly eventful, and this is going to be the last P5 stream of the year, because our next one would have been on Christmas, and we're not doing that. So yeah, last P5 stream of 2022, and the conclusion potentially of the fight with Cryovane and Vic. But as a quick recap, you guys had made your way up into the eastern part of Icespire Hold, the holding area where there was stables, some sleeping quarters, and more of a watch center. When you guys went in there, you stabled your horses and began checking around for any signs of life or anything that would be of value. You did find a couple different things. I believe there was some bolts, a sharpening stone, and I think a potion of cold resistance that was in there. After that, you guys headed across the bridge over to the main part of Icespire Hold. Iluna sent Anime up a northern chute that kind of went up and around the main hold, while the rest of the party progressed into one of the central rooms. Once in there, the party was accosted by a group of sturges, these bat-like mosquito creatures that clung to the ceiling and came down. With quick thinking and even quicker reflexes, Smith cast Fireball into the room, killing all of the sturges and blowing open the 3 exits from the room. The one that was to the south was already kind of visible, but there were 2 that were blasted open that were hidden behind tapestries. As the party continued searching around here, you guys noticed that there was a symbol on the ground in the center of that room that was the symbol of Delsendra Amazar, who was a warlord that at one time had taken over this hold, was the one stationed there. There's a little history that was revealed about her, that she was that her and her group, that at one time they were snowed in. There was this massive blizzard that kind of locked them in. Eventually the group's beginning to starve and were slowly beginning to go mad and were attempting a coup against Delsendra, but she ended up through the history of the stories, it was said that she probably killed herself at some point, as she was the last letter that was ever sent out explained that she was in the process of trying to settle the coup. But from there, you guys began exploring around a little bit. It was at that point that Anime was attacked in the northern passage that she went to, at which point Iluna pulled her back using her companion orb, and then began taking, what is the word I'm looking for? Mending her is not the right word. It's not healing either. But
we're back to the orb, like retrieve her.
Well, no, but you took her back to the orb, but then you actually like had her out because you were gonna heal her. You were gonna tend to her. That's the word I was looking for. Tend to her. While this was going on, Smith and Albina checked out the western secret room, which was where they found Delsendra's chambers, where she had passed. Me started to go up the northern path to follow where Anime had been attacked. You then checking out to the southern passages, hearing some more sturges down that way and avoiding going anywhere near that. Me then relayed back to the party that he could hear draconic voices speaking out on the western side of the hold, where Anime was attacked. Before going that direction, the party headed downstairs through one of the secret passages, and you guys ended up into the undercroft of the hold, where you found a bunch of coffins. Going through the names, you all came to the realization that these were probably just high-ranking soldiers in Delcendra's army and ranks that were at one time buried with honors. There was one thing that stood out, though, and that was that one of the coffins that had a more central standing was actually already propped open, and there was a body inside wearing more ornate armor that possessed a kind of a magical essence to it. I believe Albina grabbed that and put it on, gaining armor of cold resistance.
Yes.
Gave it to her.
Who did?
You.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I gotta blow my nose. I'm sorry.
Blow that nose. Oh yeah. My neck hurts.
I'm sorry, I kept sniffling and I could continue hearing it. So after getting that, you guys began to prep your assault against the kobolds that were on the other side of that room, the ones that attacked Anime. Upon going through the doors, me and you had gone up to the north to create a pincer type maneuver. You guys kicked down the door that was in Delcendra's chambers, began your assault, which was over very quickly. You were able to take down the few kobolds that had posed any threat. At that point, when you guys went in there, you could hear that there were some chitterings and some sounds coming from two tents in this area. Upon inspection, it was revealed that there were kobold commoners that were in these tents, terrified, trying to stay as far away from the doors and openings of the tent as possible. You then began speaking to them in Draconic. It was revealed that one of them was, in fact, Skip's mother. And you guys talked with them, comforted them, and explained that Skip had not been killed or had not been kidnapped during a hunt, but was in fact sold off to the orcs. And they explained that Vic would try and do whatever he could to kill. They explained that Vic would do whatever he could to try and kill all of you. That they didn't understand all of his powers and what he could do, but that his powers came from the mask, that he always wore this mask. So with that, you guys told the kobolds to stay there and to not, stay safe. With that, you guys headed upstairs into a small room. During all this time, that's right, I forgot to mention, during all this time, you kept gathering bits and pieces of scrap fabric from the tapestries, from the flags and whatnot that were laid around the area. When you guys got into the top room, it was there that you were able to see a kind of a slew of things like strewn about, but the two main points of interest were a corner wall where there were some arrow slits going out to a roof, and then a door going out to the same roof. Me and you headed up to the door to take a peek out and saw that there were kobolds standing up there, but none of them made any attempt to attack the party as they walked out. It was at this point that you heard the voice of Lucas the Goblin, now known as Vic, calling you out to come and fight and face him. When nobody did, one of the arrow slits was knocked out of place on this bottom corner, and then an ice ball was shot in, blowing up and initiating combat. Throughout combat, Iggy cast Wall of Ice, basically changing the element of Wall of Fire and creating a solid 60-foot barrier, blocking off any attacks coming into this section. It was at that point that there were some combats right at those arrow slits when some kobolds were starting to get in there, and at one point, the wall had come down far enough where Vic was able to shoot another ice. Actually, no, Vic shot the ice ball in through the northern side, not the southern side. Yeah, he shot an ice ball into there. Eventually, Smith and Iggy were in fairly dire straits, having to resort to going invisible in order to heal up. Iluna and Albina doing what they could to heal the party. Seftis, me, and you then going out to the front lines on the northern door, trying to do what they could to take down the kobolds, Vic, and Cryovane that were out there. Eventually, you drinking 3 potions, a potion of strength, a potion of growth, and a potion of fire breathing, with the potion of strength losing all effect, and the other 2 potions losing half of their duration and effectiveness.
Yeah. Which, I don't know why there's a warlock trying to be on the front line, FYI.
Warlocks can be frontliners.
I know, but
you're not really built to be a frontliner.
No.
In the words of SAO Abridged, front lines.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's up, you know.
Potion.
There's always reasons. I mean, hey, if that potion of strength would have worked, you would have been been set up to do well. But
he's just trying to figure out if he has that strength or not, because I don't know if he truly knows if it's.
He would know that it didn't take effect. Like, he would know that, like, once he drank that, and like then started drinking the other ones, like there's no muscle there. Like, he was waiting for some kind of like hulked out moment, but there was nothing like that. But where we left off was when the party Iluna had shot an arrow up at Vic and Cryovane, blinding Vic, causing him to tell Cryovane to lower them down to the ground, at which point Cryovane shot a blast of ice breath into that northern corridor, which dealt some fair damage to Seftis, but nearly downing me and you. You was able to stay up thanks to his book, and me was able to stay up thanks to his roguelike abilities, which was discussed after the game, because of his uncanny dodge. But Iluna was unfortunately unable to avoid that damage and went down. So that is where we are going to be picking back up. It is back to the top of the order, which is going to start off with Smith, who is still invisible, by the way. There you go.
My map's not loading. What can I see?
Right now you can see, here, wait, let me do this.
Wall of ice.
Yeah, that's very much it.
I didn't mention the wall of ice in the recap. Keeping
yeah, I did. I said that there was a wall of ice. Smith, if you take a look at the Discord chat, I put up the map for you. So that is basically what you can see. There is a giant wall of ice still in front of you, but you are getting a bit of a like a bit of a line of sight. You would have to like lean out the you'd have to lean out to shoot anything up this way, but you can see 2 kobolds as well as Cryovane further up.
I think I will probably try to give Iluna's down, right?
No, yes. Iluna is down, but you would not know that at the moment.
Oh no? Okay.
Maybe Iggy can shout at you.
I would have seen the aura, that healing spirit go away, right? Or that aura?
The healing spirit would have gone away when Iggy got those that last of healing. But let me see something. Okay, never mind. I was thinking something else, but that would not. Yeah, I'll say that that's what I was looking at. I was looking to see if Water Walk was concentration, but it's not, because I was gonna say that would have dropped if it was. But yeah, I'll say that Iggy can shout that Iluna is down.
Okay.
I have my own potions on me too.
You can't use it when you're down, though, right?
No.
Well, you can. No, but you can take one of. Can't you take somebody's potions?
Oh yeah, you can. Somebody else can
That's what I was
force
saying.
feed
I'm
you a
not taking
potion. Yes, that is a thing.
You don't have to use your own if.
Okay. I can still do that while I'm invisible, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, invisibility only breaks whenever you attack or cast a spell.
Okay. Yeah, let's use my action.
Rescue. You can't do rescue.
Let's use my
either.
bonus action
Can you?
to healer. What kind
Okay.
of healing potion do you want to use?
What do I even have?
Yeah,
Well, she has a greater one and she has a regular one, so it would really be up to Smith.
I'd say just regular one, probably.
Okay. All right, so Smith, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Oh wait, where's the regular one? I also have a minor one. You gave those out to everyone at some point.
Some point, yep. All right, so Iluna, you are back up with 7 hit points as you were hit by this ice blast, drop to the ground, and all of a sudden, a moment later, you feel your head being cradled as a warm liquid is being poured down your throat as Smith is over you, giving you this healing potion.
Oh, I would say thanks.
Yeah, but you still don't
but
see
I can't see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that is true. Yeah. No, that's true. You don't see anything. You see. You see a floating bottle above your head, and you feel like a hand cradling your head. That is like pouring this in.
I don't know. She would imagine it must be Smith because Iggy's small.
Yeah.
He would have a tinier hand lifting her head.
Huh.
All right. So that was your bonus action. You still have 5 feet of movement. So what would you like to do?
Put me as far back as possible. Yeah. Back to the left, I guess.
Yep. So that's where you're gonna be.
And then
Oh.
I can't really see anybody, right?
No, you would have to move. You'd have to move a square. Like you were right here, and you'd
I
have
couldn't
to
see anything from where I was, right?
No, correct.
Okay. Just put me back where I was. Or back. Yeah, just where you had me.
Right there, or right here.
To the left, back.
Okay.
And then I will take the dodge action.
Okay, Coolio.
I'm still scared.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna continue the chipping away. I need to pull up how much AC does this ice ball have, because I forgot.
Too much for you, bud.
It is.
Sure 25.
I think it's 12. Hold on. Yeah, it's 12. Okay. Sick. Only one of them hits.
Woots.
Woot woot.
Ugh. I need to get more reactions. I just kept thinking I can't react after he healed me. I just wait.
Wait, why is it not rolling in public?
It's your full secret.
Because you don't have it set to that.
You're right, I don't.
Told
Oh,
you.
that's a nat 20. Well, yeah, because yesterday I had to roll behind the screen for something at the library.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that was a nat
Cheater.
20 on there.
Cheater.
Sir, there are moments where a DM will cheat for the favor of the party, and you better be lucky that we do sometimes.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you
So
saved us.
that's 14 plus 14, so that's 28. So that chunk of the wall is basically shattered.
Basically.
It's going to be as long as this kobold even hits it. Yeah. So. All right, so that was 13 points to the next section, so that's down to 17. So you guys can hear the continual crunching and breaking of the ice wall that Iggy has put up as it is ever slowly chipped away. This guy is going to move back. Gonna throw his spear. That misses. Oh no, he gets 2. That's right. All right. And we're on to Albina. So Albina, you can basically hear a section of the wall break and crash down as more of the wall is chipped away. You heard the footsteps of Smith by you when you heard that blast from Cryovane, and you can see that even from like just here, you can hear that Cryovane has landed outside on the roof.
Okay. So I can only see like the 5 feet in front of me and below me, correct?
Yeah, I
see
mean,
anything outside.
right,
for
yeah,
any attacks,
you couldn't see anything that was through the ice wall. If you moved 5 feet over, you could see out to this area further to the north. Like I said, that's basically you like going out and looking over, but that would be as if you moved over to there.
So I could see F9.
Yeah, if you leaned out to there, yes, you could see F9.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him with the short bow. Oh, I'm gonna move myself there. Sorry.
That's fine. I got you there.
And
Well, that's rolling. I'm gonna go get some water.
No.
Yes.
woohoo! I think I hit him. We're just gonna throw the damage just in case. It takes me a whole minute just to
See how smart about it. I put pre-filled shakers in my fridge so I didn't have to like pour water.
Pre-filled shakers?
You're gonna
Yeah.
turn into G Fuel. Just the
No, there's no G Fuel in it. That's the thing. I don't have any. I just have water. So.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the dancing rapier out.
Okay.
And
no, and then
it'll go right next to him.
Okay.
And I'm rolling it to hit. All right. And I can move now.
Yep.
Let's see. I can move here. And then, whoops. That's my map not malfunctioning. Whoa. I can't My map's just like going
You
crazy.
good?
A move her over. Whoa. I just wanted to move her up diagonal to where I was.
Okay, so you want to move her. Okay,
Below.
so that was 5 feet over, so that would be 10, 15, 20.
And then
Yeah.
can I do that? Okay.
Yep. You can indeed doodly.
Just gonna sneak attack and run away. They're gonna think it's Iggy.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. As
I was gonna
run
say they
past.
see this, all of a sudden they this arrow
See some
flies out
arrows.
from that slit as you like peek your hands out and you shoot, and then you throw your dancing rapier out as it begins to like bounce through the air. Cephas and Cephas, me and you, the three of you can see Albina's dancing sword out here now attacking.
Nice.
All right, I'm just
Yay.
curious if you.
What did I do?
No, nothing. I'm very curious. Something I've never tried and I want to after this. All right,
No.
Smith, it's Iggy's turn.
Can't I see initiative? What am I doing wrong?
What do you mean?
I can see people's
Just
roles. I can't
refresh.
see-
Re-
Okay,
yeah,
it's
just
fine.
refresh.
I couldn't see initiative count. Just the rolls.
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Like the live rolls were coming through, but the tracker wasn't there.
I'll say on mine when I pull it up, I always see something a little bit different. I will say I do love the fact that they added the. I found that new token for the dancing sword that literally looks like a flying sword.
Nice.
Iggy, can Iggy see anybody to shoot?
Um.
Oh, I
So we got 5, 10, 15, 20. So if Iggy moved up to there, he would be able to see basically the same thing that the rest of you could see. Hold on, let me turn on his line of sight. There you go.
Alright.
So he would basically be able to see F9, F3, and Vic and Cryovane, the same as Smith was able to see. Now keep in mind he is out of 4th level slots.
I do know that.
I was about to ask what spots were.
Slots. Spell slots. I'm just renaming them.
Yeah, it's a
It's a portmanteau.
yes,
Is it a
better word.
Lucas thing?
No, it's a portmanteau of spell and slots.
Can we do a fireball, ice ball?
Yeah.
Around F9, F3, and what, K11? Assuming maybe get a couple more.
We'll see. We'll see what we can get there. Do I have one still on the map? Oh, I'm a genius. So much easier just to leave certain assets invisible off the side of the map. So his line of sight would be able to put it there. Really, you could put it anywhere. That would
Put it
be
there.
so.
Can I see Septus?
He cannot see Cephas. Plus,
I
Iggy
don't
also
wanna
doesn't
hit
have
Cephas.
sculpt.
Yeah, I don't want to hit Septus, but I don't necessarily know he's there either, right?
Right. So
but yeah,
what-
we'll put it. We'll put it wherever I can.
you want to
Like
like
guests that
right on the
Septus is
edge?
there?
Oh, you know what? Actually,
Can I do
we'll
it
say
there?
this.
Yeah, can we do there?
Iggy can see Cephas's aura. He can see like the hissing of the ice on the roof kind of bubbling from underneath thanks to Cephas's volcanic aura.
That sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay. Coolio. So I got to do.
What am I rolling?
You're gonna roll normal fireball damage.
That 8d6.
Yes, sir. And I gotta go against a DC 15. Okay. Sick, and sick.
Be nice.
Okay. Then. Okay. So how much damage was that? 30. All right.
Yep. Does he have any movement left? If so, he'll fall back.
Yeah, he can move back another 5 feet. He does still have some movement. Okay, so that. Oh, did not mean to ping that. That. Okay. So, you, and Seftis, the three of you, you guys watch as this ice ball goes out and explodes right at the foot of one of these blue, like whitish blue winged kobolds. You see as it blows out, most of these kobolds do not seem to be that affected by it. One is kind of hit by a lot of the shards coming up from the ground. When you see this happen, though, you see that Vic, who is standing down there, as this ice ball kind of explodes out, it hits him, coating him in ice, and you see that has kind of like rebolstered his armor.
Isn't he still blind as well?
He is still blind, in fact.
Yay!
Iggy would have seen that too, though, right?
Who's that?
Iggy?
Iggy?
About
Yeah.
bolstering his armor?
Yeah, I will say that Iggy would have seen that. Basically, when the ice ball goes off, that cold energy kind of envelops around Vic and thickens up his armor, creating almost like an icy shell. A little bit of that also on Cryovane, as he was also in the area.
Oh, great. We raised their AC.
I can have it.
One second. All right, on to me.
I think I'm going to take a shot at V1 for the advantage.
Okay.
$19.
That is gonna hit.
Yay! All right. He's going to take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
14 sneak attack damage.
Yay.
And then...
No, and then.
And then...
And then.
I'm going to use Wells of the Grave on the dragon.
Okay. I think that was your last use of it.
No.
No. Oh,
I
your
have
coins.
tokens.
Your coins. Fuck, that's right.
Gotta find it here. There it is. You know what? We'll let Dobbin get his revenge on the dragon. We'll use his soul to go ahead and do it.
Okay. Let's see what that damage is.
I know I gotta scroll all the way to find it again
3d6.
here because I did. Yep. 8 damage.
So you get this crossbow shot off against Vic, kind of like pelt him in the back as he's still stumbling around trying to figure out where he is, what's going on. As it hits him, you hear him shout out in pain as you crack some of the ice that's on him. As soon as this happens, you toss out your coin, and you see that a spectral form of Dobbin on the back of his horse Clover comes out, starts riding around Cryovane, shooting those magic missiles at him, and then riding off.
Woo!
Nice.
And then, oh yeah, I'm quickened, aren't I? I forgot
You do
because I
have
drank that
haste.
potion. Yep.
Yep, you do have haste, which means you do get an extra attack, dodge, disengage.
Yep. Because I don't want to use my bonus action to attack, even though I can. I want to do something else with that. But I am gonna shoot Vic again. I should have
Okay.
rolled twice. Doesn't matter. It's 25. Well, it could be a 20. No.
Nope, not a 20. Okay.
Can I
Alright,
use
so
my ability to re-roll that?
what ability? Oh, Piercer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's once
Just
per
to
turn.
see if I can get slightly. Oh, I rolled the wrong die.
You did roll the
Clicked
wrong
on the
die.
claws. Ignore me. There we go. 9.
9. Okay.
9 piercing damage. And as that shot hits, I am going to use my bonus action to taunt him. As a bonus action, a creature within 30 feet makes a wisdom save, DC 14. And
He
I'm going to
succeeds.
yell. He succeeds? Damn.
Yeah. I mean, you can still taunt him. Go ahead.
It's essentially just going to be like, you're a poor excuse for a goblin when using a dragon to do all your bidding, where I'm just using my own tools.
You hear him shout as you say this, and he's trying to like rub away his eyes and the blindness. You hear him shout, "I am more dragon than I am goblin now, and you will see that in a moment."
Sure. And then I can't really squeeze through Yu's body, can I?
You can move through another creature's space as long as you don't end on their space. So yes.
Okay, because I was just gonna kind of go into a corner of hiding here because I am a little hurt.
yeah, you are. All right.
Little.
Okay, so it is the kobolds out here. This one is going to continue breaking down that wall. That's a nat 20. So that's going to deal 15 points of damage to that section, which is enough to break that. Yep. Your turn in just a few moments, Aaron, so... you hear one of the goblins. I'm going to say that you and Iluna can hear this. You hear one, I said goblins. You can hear one of the kobolds out on the roof shout in Draconic, "We have visual on the inside, Cryovane." Cephtus, it is your turn. You see the dragon has landed beside you. Me has taken shots with his crossbow. There was this large ice ball that had gone off in the middle of the battlefield, just barely avoiding where you were standing. And it is your turn. Why is he all over there?
First off, is it an action to take a potion?
Sorry, say that again?
Is it an action to take a potion?
It is a bonus action to drink a potion, unless it's a healing potion in which you can drink it as a full action to get all of the healing from it.
Okay, I wanted to use the potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Ooh, okay. That is going to change your strength from 19 to 23. So, do me a favor, you know how to override your strength score?
Yeah, I think I've done it now.
Cool. All right.
Alright, I'm going to move to attack Cryovane.
Oh boy, okay.
You said
I'm so
I
excited
could
about
light
this.
my sword on fire for once per long rest, yeah? If it's not the flaming one.
I'm back.
For your Dragon Slayer?
Yeah, the Dragon Slayer sword. You said if I touch something, I can light it on fire, and you said I'd let me do that one time for a regular sword instead of all the time.
Yes.
So, touch it.
I will allow you to do that.
Alright, so we're doing that as well, and I will try and attack him.
So now you have a flaming Dragon Slayer greatsword. Now keep in mind, it's not going to be the same as a flame tongue, so it's just going to be the 1d6 fire. But when you hit a dragon, they take an extra 3d6 damage. So this is gonna be crazy.
It's epic.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
high.
And you get 2 attacks. So let's see this.
Flex the dragon. Suplex the dragon.
That's
He
my
might-
job, damn it.
He might cut this dragon in half.
I'm excited.
Damn
Well,
it.
I think my browser just crashed.
No!
It's building up the tension even more.
Oh man, this is gonna be insane.
All
he
to
does
attach
this, I'm gonna be
dragon
very
wings to a
upset.
goblin.
Funny thing is I like how you drank the potion of growth, the potion of fire breathing, and then the potion of strength that he drank didn't work. Whereas Cephas pulls out the potion of frost giant strength and drinks it, and it does work just fine, no questions asked. Just goes
All
up, sword, Dragon Slayer sword on fire. Oh, this is gonna be
That's
sick.
what happens
So
when
that's
you
a-
drink only one potion and not
That's a
3,
21.
hoping
That's
to get all
definitely
of
gonna hit. So you need to roll. You need to roll 6d6 plus 7.
3, 4, 5, 6. Roll.
Okay, so it's gonna be 27 damage. You get this mighty slash into him. You can see Cryovane kind of whips around and screams and shouts as you are driving your greatsword into him. You got your second attack.
Does his aura do any?
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Holy
that dragon
shit.
is super dead.
Oh my god. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. Go ahead and roll that 66 plus 7.
He's been
That
saying
dragon
he's
is
gonna
super
kill this
dead.
dragon for the last 2.
Also, because you are a 9th level barbarian, you roll an additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a crit. So roll another d6.
Good lord. I didn't even roll my fire damage for my sword yet.
That's true. He still
Well,
has all of his fire damage.
66 is taking that into account because it's 2d6 plus 7 plus 3d6 being that it's a dragon plus 1d6 for it being on fire. And then you get the critical extra. So that's 19 plus 42. So that is 61 points of damage.
Oh, you beat the 52
Yeah.
that I did
As
in the
you
beginning.
So Cephas, as you go up to this this creature, you hold your sword up with this gleaming power. I have to look at something real quick. Okay. So when you guys are going up there, or when you guys see Cephas going up to this white dragon, Smith, on the inside, you're like peeking up around this as you hear Cephas charging this dragon, taking these mighty swings. When this is happening, you all notice that Cephas's internal arcane flaming core begins to glow brighter and stronger than it has ever glowed before. Smith, you feel this connection to that. You feel almost an innate arcane connection to that explosion of power. And Albina, you are feeling a very familiar sense of energy coming from Cephas. And as this is happening, Smith, you remember back to that moment weeks ago when you got that vision at the Shrine of Saloon of Cephas exploding with this energy, as you all watch as Cephas's core kind of explodes outward, creating this burst of fire. Albina, you had this vision of seeing Tempest and you being the one killing Cryovane, and in this moment, as you look out, you can see that it appears as if from those flames, Cephas has gained these horns of this battle helmet, this massive spiked armor, reminiscent of Tails of Tempest's armor, as you see that he cuts Cryovane through the chest, downing the dragon.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
I hate you,
As a
Septus.
player,
I
I'm
hate you so
excited.
much.
The other side is Iluna, who's like,
Well,
maybe
no.
she could have
I
gone for the
messaged Lucas
dragon.
and Jared last week. They're like, "What the fuck did you just message me?" I'm like, "Yes."
His
Yeah.
whole
No.
plan was to use all this strength shit because he wanted to put the dragon into a headlock.
Oh no. Yeah. This has been
He
after
wanted to
this
headlock the
dragon.
dragon because he wanted me to run out and use the thing to where it has disadvantage on a saving throw, so he could put the dragon in a headlock and try just holding it there for shits and giggles purposes.
Yeah.
Septus, I need you to do me a
Whoa.
favor, and I need you to roll I need you to roll 1d8 plus 4.
Why is his aura so big?
Because he erupted, so it's
Oh,
like a fireball.
no. For you.
Is it? But his aura doesn't. Oh
His
my.
aura doesn't. His aura
Fuck
never
is
goes
coming
that
off?
far. But you're watching as this, like I said, his core is kind of exploding outward, creating this volcanic bubble. As it does, all the ice in that area on the top melts. Okay. And then as the light comes back, as the bubble closes, you can see that some of the kobolds that were standing there were kind of like melted as this explosion happened.
And my dancing rapier
That's
as well.
so awesome.
Also, make sure you take
man.
inspiration because you rolled a nat
Yes.
20.
That's what he
Oh,
came
yeah.
at the best time.
It could not come at a better
Awesome.
time.
You've been carrying around that sword and waiting for your dragon ever since. God, heaven knows when.
That sword, you got that sword
I know where we
before
got
you
it.
guys went to Neverwinter, because you guys stopped off at the Dragon Barrow and picked that up.
At Barrow.
Yep.
Thanks.
So
That's where he got his horse too.
that's true. That is also where he
Now,
got
is
his
my
horse.
dancing rapier okay?
The dancing rapier is fine. Dancing rapier, I actually had to look and see if the dancing rapier had hit points, and it doesn't. But I will say, I was 100%
Sorry.
planning on having the one kobold go up and try and grab it, because
Oh no.
it actually says that if a dancing rapier, or if a dancing weapon is grasped, it ends the effect on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
The curious kobold
some
nearly took
BS.
your sword.
Yeah, I had to look that up.
Yeah, thank God you crisped them up. Kobold legs for
Okay,
dinner.
so now, seeing this happen, this one kobold that is back here is going to do what he can to try and stop Septus, throwing some spears at him with, I believe, neither one of those hitting. And then it's going to be Yu's turn. You just watched Septus cut down Cryovane as you see the body of Cryovane just fall.
Oh God.
Take
So
Did not mean to move him.
I'm gonna go grab
Sorry.
my dancing rapier and take it.
So if I go into Septus's aura, do I get injured by it?
No, because it's creatures. When you deal. When a creature starts its turn, you can deal magical damage. So no, Septus has to choose for
Yeah.
it to deal that damage.
Gotcha.
But it's also when it starts its turn in your aura.
Gotcha.
He just
He
slowly
might
turns
not
to
like
you and
being
says,
dressed as him.
yeah, he's just like, you know what? Green isn't good on you, and then just kills you instantly with the aura.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, okay.
no,
I'm
this
just gonna
aura
shoot.
thing-
Vic with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
No. Yes? No. Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay.
Jared?
Maybe.
Jared.
Me?
Jared?
Yes.
Eldritch Blast or Toll of the Dead?
Toll of the Dead is a saving throw. Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast is more based on your roll. I mean,
All right. I'll
up to you.
just.
Toll of the Dead would probably do more damage because Vic is not at max HP, but
Well,
at the same time,
Consider one is 1d10 plus 5, so that is going to
The
be
other one
on
is-
average 10 damage, whereas the other one's, well, it would be 2d12.
2d12.
You know,
but it's also the matter of it's either your roll or it's Lucas's roll.
Yeah.
Which roll do you
Right.
trust more?
All right. I'll just Eldritch Blast.
okay.
18 for first.
Stands back from the arm.
That misses. As you see the, well, also roll with advantage because he's still blind.
Oh, all right then. So 26.
So that'd be a 26 on the first hit. So that hits. And a 30 for the second
30.
hit, so that also hits. So go ahead and roll the damage for both.
8.
Okay.
And then bonus action,
Uh-huh.
because I got them. I'm going to drink a potion.
Okay.
What?
What are you
I didn't
drinking?
know you had any left.
I should have
No.
a health potion.
Oh, I was thinking one of the
Uh-huh.
ones with the
But no,
Okay, you
this
do.
is health-
effect.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna impose a thing for that, so you're fine.
Penalty.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right. As this happens, you see Vic standing there. He's shouting out, "Cryovane! Cryovane, no! I feel like gone. No, I will win today. I will win." And you see he gestures his hands to the ground and Cephas, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Isn't there a thing in my features and traits where I get advantage on those?
You do. You have the ability called Danger Sense. You have advantage on dex saves
That's the one.
against effects that you can see. Yeah. All right. So let me see. Okay, so you do. So Cephas, you are pushed back. As you guys see a wall, you see a hemispherical dome appear around Vic and Cryovane's dead body. As Cephas, you are pushed back, and you are going to take 15 points, or no, sorry, 7, because of your cold resistance, points of cold damage, as this wall of ice, much like the ones that Iggy was casting, kind of forces you back and hits you with this stinging chill.
Okay. Did Vic take radiant damage as well from my aura?
He did. Yes, he did. He
Okay.
took the 5 points of damage.
Nice.
All right, so as of right now, you cannot see into that dome to either Vic or Cryovane, but you can see that there is kind of like a bright light on the inside of it.
He's trying to revive Cryovane. Kill him.
I can't see him.
Okay. Next is going to be this kobold out here. who is going to fly closer to Cephas, throwing an icicle spear, hitting with a 21. Cephas, you are going to take 7 points of damage from that, and that's already taken into consideration your resistances. And Iluna, it is now your turn. You've just watched Cephas go like full-on Dragon Slayer against Cryovane, Vic getting hit by these Eldritch Blasts, and then Vic creating this dome of ice around him.
Yeah, I was gonna aim at Vic, but he's not there anymore. And the only thing I have that's fiery, which we're realizing is a much better option, watching it happen, is druid crafting my arrows.
Okay. So you're setting your arrows on fire, I'm assuming?
Right. Yeah. I'm just aiming. Oh, wait. That would be a bonus action.
It's an action to cast Druidcraft, and then that is you creating the fire, and then yeah, I would say that, you know, bonus action to actually ignite your arrow.
Okay, I was thinking I could shoot the arrow as a flame. Why?
Not on this turn, yeah.
I have... It's an action to just create a improvised weapon.
Regarding what?
Oh, it's the same thing. I would light like an oil flask on fire.
I mean, you can set something on fire. I mean, it's still using Druidcraft, which is an action in itself.
I guess I'll just shoot regular arrows out.
Okay. Wow. What are you shooting at? I guess would be my question.
His wall of ice to try and take something out of it.
Okay.
I mean, we've seen them shooting at I presumed similar thing.
Very similar. Yep.
Ooh, wow, that was slow to roll. I'm just rolling them twice.
Yeah. For your 2 attacks. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll just roll them.
Okay, so both of those are going to hit.
Did I? Okay, it didn't. I may have clicked 3 times.
Nope, just got the 2, 11 and 6. Okay, 17 points of damage. You take your shots at this dome of ice that you watched Vic create around him and Cryovane. As you hit it with your arrows, you can see that you are chipping away at the ice on it, and as you chip away at it, you can see the parts where it's cracking. This light is emitting from it, this arcane energy of cold.
Whoa.
Anything
I think Iluna would shout out at him and start saying, Vic, and then change it to Lucas and say, give up. Where, like, I know you're in there type of thing. Like trying to call to the person, I don't know, Iggy's friend, I guess, on behalf of him.
Okay.
And then I can bonus action and that other tiny health thing.
Yeah, you can use your minor potion of healing.
Okay. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm going to kind of fall back.
Okay.
I mean, he's encased himself in there, but
That is true. That is true. He has.
as long as he can, I don't know, in line of sight, as long as he remains that way. What do I roll for this little potion?
1d4 plus 1. It's half of a healing potion. Okay, so you are healed for 4 points, and you have moved back. Okay. All right. This guy is not taking this too kindly. He sees that Cephas and you, the two of you, can see that this kobold out here, he's running forward, chittering something in Draconic. You can hear him say, "No! He killed them both. We must stop them." This one going to, both of these going to Cephas, both of them missing. This one is going to fly up and buffet you with a... Nope, not a circle. Yes.
If Vic was blind, did he just sense that Kyra Vane went down?
He felt it, didn't he?
Yeah, magical connection. Yeah, trust me, he can't see, but that's kind of like the same thing
no.
that's kind of like the same thing. Iluna did not see Anime die, but knew something had some had gone bad and knew to recall. Aaron, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no, you.
Soft 20.
Okay. You are going to take... you're going to take 6 points of cold damage.
No.
Okay. So, we're at the top of the order. As this happens, I'm assuming you is down, if I'm not mistaken. Or
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's right.
He's not done.
Okay. So, you watch as this kobold flies up to you, blasts with this cone of cold at him, and as this happens, Cephas, right next to you, you see those cracks in that dome of ice begin to spread. The white, chilling energy from it begins to expand out, and then it explodes outwards. Cephas, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Worth re-rolling with my inspiration, or was it good enough?
Well, I mean, you can, if you want to re-roll, I'm going to say that that is a fail. So if you want to re-roll, you would have to take the new one.
Yeah, I'll tell him we roll.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Oh, fuck, it's even worse.
Oof. All right. So, I mean, you are still lucky.
I get
You do have
inspiration
resistance.
for that.
You do. You would get inspiration for rolling that nat 1.
Yay.
You're only going to take 6 points of cold damage. You still do have resistance to cold damage. But you see that this dome of ice explodes out, sending shards of ice all around him. As this happens, there is no longer the body of Cryovane, and you do not see Vic. You see someone else standing in this spot. Give me one moment.
He did the fusion dance. He's now a real dragon.
Real dragon.
Fusion dance. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Dragon
you've
Ball
seen
it is.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah?
Oh, I meant in D&D.
Well,
In Lucas's world, it could be.
it's whatever Lucas wants it to be. He's the magical
It's
DM.
true. It's very true.
Wait 1 second.
Fusion. Oh.
So, as this dome of ice breaks and shatters, you see this creature standing there, this humanoid, that appears to have both draconic and goblinoid features. I'm going to post a picture here in the chat. As it is taking forever to process for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
But you see that they have bluish white skin and scales covering their body, a horn protruding from their head, the same red eyes that Lucas the Goblin has always had. You see the skull of a dragon used almost like a shield in one arm, with a wand, almost a scepter made of pure ice, wearing very similar armor to what Vic was wearing. As this happens, you see he stands up, and in almost a duotone voice of those of you that heard Cryovane speaking, those of you that could speak Draconic, and those of you that could hear Vic, you hear these two voices in tandem, almost as if they're speaking at the exact same time. And he looks around, sees Cephas standing there in front of him, and says, "You killed me. Now I will return the favor." At that point, you see that he sprouts these glacial wings that appear behind him. And takes off into the air and begins to fly above the battlefield.
What a dick.
He's adorable.
So he is currently 60 feet up in the air and is back about that far. So yeah, you know how in video games sometimes you fight a boss and then they get a new health bar? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Welcome to that moment.
This isn't a video game.
Introducing Cryovic the White, Viceroy of Tiamat.
What?
Smith, it is your turn.
Goddamn Dark Soul boss is having a phase 2.
Right? Some bullshit.
Did I see any of this that happened?
I'm gonna say that like from around the corner, as you and Albina are both kind of like back in this, like back right around the corner, you saw this glow, heard this explosion, and you're now hearing that exchange. And then you can't see where he is now because he has flown up out of your line of sight because he's 60 feet up. But you did see this like draconic goblinoid sprout these glacial wings and then ascend into the air
And threaten.
and threaten Cephas.
I guess I'll run out there.
Okay.
So I guess let's see, but is that all my movement?
No, you still have 5 feet from there.
Okay.
So you can see that there's a large collective of kobolds still just to the south that have weapons trained and ready to attack Cephas when it's their turn. And as you look up in the air, you see this draconic goblinoid that is hovering there with these glacial wings.
I will. It's a chromatic orb level 2.
Okay. Who are you casting this at?
What's his face, Vic, I guess, or whatever he's become.
Cryovic.
Yeah. Can I
Cryo
say Iluna would say he's not Lucas anymore? To the
Sure.
general direction where she thinks Iggy is. If he's still invisible.
He is still invisible, yes.
Kind of like hoping she.
Oh, is he? I thought he attacked someone.
I'm gonna lose it right now.
Oh yeah, no. Iggy's invisibility would have dropped because Iggy used fireball, so that is true.
Ice
Well,
ball.
then
Hey, Lucas.
Ice ball. Sorry. What's up, buddy?
Is it an action to take out Webster, or can I just let him out regardless?
Not even, like,
It is.
take him out.
It's a bonus action. I think I established it a while ago as a bonus action to call one out.
Okay.
It's an action to recall a companion.
I'm assuming that hits.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes, absolutely.
It'll be 18.
Okay.
And then put me behind, or put me like 5 feet back, I guess.
You would not be able to move 5 feet back because of you blocking the way, because you can't end your
put me
turn.
5 feet north.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go 5 feet north.
Okay. That'll work.
Coolio. You see as your chromatic orb goes up, he just kind of like bats it away. You can see that it has singed his arm, but it has not really, done a lot of damage to him.
Okay.
All right.
That's kind
okay.
of fucking spicy.
Ooh.
This one is gonna fly up, throw at Cephas, and that misses. This one is gonna fly up. They're kind of now like wanting to get within, range of Cryovic, feeling this bolstering of power from him. You can see that these cold-winged kobolds go up, and there's almost this like emboldenment in them, seeing Cryovic now flying up with them. Cephas, you're going to take 5 points of damage as one of these spears connects. And now on to Albina's turn.
So many things. I had so many great ideas until that adorable little whatever he is came out. Okay.
Adorable.
He is adorable, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Pure
really
death,
wanted
and,
to
Well,
live.
pure,
says the-
pure death and agony for everyone around in his eyes.
Yeah, well, I have a different view of adorable, I guess. Let's see. Well, we might as well get out these spirit guardians.
Okay.
Where is my spirit guardian? Okay, sorry. I'd like at that one part when you scroll down, it's literally in the middle and it like passes every time. And I'm gonna move up, out, past, if it lets me, Septus, and then just one below K9's dead body.
One below. Okay, I see. Gotcha.
Or even like F2. I keep forgetting that I don't
Yeah.
get
Yeah, you can move to there.
by the aura unless Septus decides it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If it, yeah. Actually, you know, I should read a little closer. How many feet was that?
That's
wait.
30, so that is to the limit of your movement.
That is my limit. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna also strike him with the how do you call it? Dancing rapier.
So the
Is it
dancing
close enough, or
rapier,
do I have to...
that's a bonus action to use that. So you would not be able to use your bonus action to have the dancing rapier do anything. You could yourself attack with your own weapon, or use a basic action, or
I'd have to not dispel it.
Oh, like you could
attack?
I mean, you can recall the dancing rapier, but it's a bonus action to have it attack.
Okay. Do I not have a bonus action left?
No, you use Spirit Guardians, which is a bonus action.
Oh, why would I think it's just an action?
I don't know. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, you're right. I'm thinking of spiritual weapon. My apologies.
God damn, Lucas.
My
Learn her
apologies.
spells.
Yes, memorize everyone's spells.
Yes, memorize all my spellcaster spells so that I know them innately. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
What an
So
idiot.
I know,
Well, I
right?
was
You've been
gonna-
DMing for how long now?
Yeah, it's crazy to think, right?
Only 2 years for this campaign.
No, I always mix it up with a spirit weapon and the.
That's it. I look down and I see Spirit Guardians and Spiritual Weapon. I know one of them's a bonus action, one of them's an action, and I thought Spirit Guardians right now was the bonus action. So yes, you can use your Dancing Rapier to have it move and attack one of the kobolds if you wish.
And then he listen to me. The kobold he's in my
He
aura
already
now.
he already failed his save, so you just need to roll the damage.
Oh, he does now. Okay, I always
Yeah.
forget when it starts.
Yep.
Okay. So once that dancing rapier rolls,
That
then I
it.
can do the spirit guardian. Awesome. It's just taking its time. I wish there was a quicker way to roll this. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just to be a
Yep.
shit, I rolled physical dice off to my side because I was going to say, like, oh, the quicker way is rolling physical dice. I rolled a fucking nat 20 on the d20 that I rolled.
I'll take that for the spirit guardian
Yeah,
attack.
no thanks. All right, so
I was
10
actually
points of
gonna
damage.
say, it's so funny that you rolled that because I was literally going to say, if you want to roll on
Yeah.
your side for my spirit guardians, I'll roll for the rapier since it
That's
takes
fine.
so
I can roll for your spirit guardians.
Yeah,
So
we'll take
Using that nat 20, right?
yeah. You can't roll a nat 20 on a saving throw, but it is 20 points of damage. He did fail, so he's going to take that full amount. So that guy is fucked.
And I get that inspiration too.
No. All right. So it is Iggy's turn.
F5.
Oh, you were
Wait,
attacking
he
F5?
died. No, F9. Wait, what?
F7
Oh,
was
yeah,
the one
F9,
that was
not
still
K9.
alive.
F7. Okay, I just changed back and forth to screens, and I'm like, wait, there's nothing there. It's dead.
Yeah, no, F7.
So wait, what killed
yeah,
him?
you killed F7.
With what?
With your whatchamacallit, your spirit guardians.
Oh, so then I could use the rapier on F5 instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would have been 10 points of damage to F5. So he's still up though. All right. So it is now on to Iggy's turn. You're gonna see. I'm gonna do a little bit of this for Smith here. He can't even make it outside. You know what? No. He's gonna crawl through here. As he looks up, and sees Cryovic flying above the battlefield. And you can see, those of you that are out there, Albina and Smith, and Seftis, you guys see Iggy like crawl through here, and he looks up and he sees Cryovic up there, and he just goes, "Lucas, what happened to you?" And you see Cryovic looks down at him, and in that duotone voice, you hear, "Igor, I have done what you could not. I have created my clan, rose them to power, and only once you
Who the fuck is Igor?
Iggy.
That's Iggy's real
That's
name.
Iggy. It's not Ignatius. It's
I know.
Igor.
It's Iggy.
I was gonna say I don't think Aaron and I've ever known that.
I know. I know.
That's all like,
Who was that sessions ago? We
I
had
imagine-
this discussion.
I imagine whatchamacallit, you saying that, and like Smith
you absolutely says that. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is Igor?
I just imagine like Smith pointing at Iggy.
He's like, the dude down there.
But Vic called him Igor.
He did, yeah. And
Like,
I did say Ignatius before, but yeah, no, it's Iggy. Before he got the nickname of Iggy, his name is actually Igor.
Okay.
But he looks up and says, "Lucas, what happened to you?" And Cryovic looks down and says, "I have done what you failed to do. You failed to protect that which was precious to you. And I am going to prove you wrong. I am going to show that pacifism is not the path to the truth, to true power. It is through the favor of Tiamat. It is the new world that we will bring forth to this land, which shall be mine, and I shall rule it alongside her."
Somewhere in the background, me yawns.
So you're gonna die, motherfucker.
Albina was just gonna say, "Don't let him get to you, Iggy," but in Goblin.
Yeah. I was wondering
Smith.
if he's saying all this in common.
Smith,
Considering
I
he's-
need. No, he is saying this in. Yeah, I'm gonna say that he's saying this in Draconic. But you can see that it's definitely flustering Iggy. But Smith, I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw for Iggy.
Iggy's getting charmed.
Well, then Albina wouldn't have said anything if he said that in
Yeah.
Draconic.
That's fine. Smith. Oh, there we go.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's there. I see it now. Okay. You see Iggy's down there, and he's like, "No. No, senseless death is not the true power. That's not what I taught you, Lucas. I taught you that fighting against that showing that you could stand against the corruption, that was what it was about." As he says this, I know I'm kind of taking a little away from you there, Smith, but you see that Iggy, from his hat, the hat of wizardry that he has had for all this time, you see that from it a cone of snow begins to form around him, and it begins to bluster around the base of his wizardly robes as he starts to fly up into the air, meeting at the same level that and moving closer to where Cryovic is. So they're both about 60 feet now in the air, with Cryovic having these glacial wings and Iggy having this like almost this like propulsion of snow billowing out from his robes.
Oh my gosh.
Me, it is your turn.
You can get a chance. It was Iggy's turn.
Wait, yeah, no, that was his turn. He's I'm kind of taken a little back from Iggy.
Oh,
so
that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, wait. Oh, my bad, Smith. I'm sorry. I had a message prepped to you that I was gonna send you. That was gonna be like, I'm gonna take Iggy from here for a little bit. Sorry, it never sent over.
Forgot to hit
No
send.
wonder why he was lost. Fucking
My
DM
bad.
not sending out messages.
Yeah, I know. I have such a bad tendency of like typing up a message and then like
I did
just
that
like walking
too the
away
other
from
day.
it.
Apparently,
I
this
do
cold
that
was
all the
much
time.
worse
Well,
than
I
we
had a
thought.
message and then I ended up erasing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
I walked away from typed up messages before.
that's my bad.
This cold must be much worse than we thought. He's losing his touch as a DM.
Right?
Well,
Well,
he create
hang in
Cryovic.
there. Next week.
I don't even want to. I
go-
want to
Infinite,
know
and the week after that, you don't have to worry.
the
Shimmy,
magic that
shimmy.
creates Cryovic.
Biovix.
So Iggy's not evil, right? Or he is, or
No. Iggy is not evil. Iggy resisted. Iggy. Well, let me put it this way. It was less that he was charming him, more that he was goading him into attacking him from there. But
Okay.
Iggy has kind of like phased that off as he's going to attempt something.
well, I'm gonna crawl under you, and I'm gonna take a shot at K6.
Okay.
I get it. No advantage, just normal, right? Yep. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
He takes 1d6 plus 4. That's 6 piercing damage plus
Dead.
sneak attack because there's an enemy near him.
Dead motherfucker.
Okay, fine. Then I'll shoot at it. F5 for my sneak attack. God.
Yeah, you do that.
And make it ricochet and
21.
Yeah, that hits.
dancing rapier goes flying.
That one's 5 damage.
And that was against which one? F5?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus sneak attack.
He's dead.
Before or after sneak attack?
Well before.
Damn it! I just want to use Whales of the Grave on K8 to kill as many as possible. Can I still do that regardless?
Do me a favor. Roll me a D20.
Because technically, sneak attack is creature you hit with an attack, so it's not an additional attack.
But it's
19.
not an addition. Okay, that's fine. You can do it. Sneak attack is that it's an extra amount of damage.
Yes, that's why I'm saying I just want sneak attack to proc so I can use Whales of the Grave. Damn it!
It will. I wasn't gonna take that away.
Okay, this one I'm just gonna use Jabarls. I don't know. I have it spelled as Jabarls.
Oh, Jabril, yeah.
Okay, cool. I use his skull coin.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one were you hitting with Whales of the Grave?
K8.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Get out of Biggie's way.
That's 10.
Okay. You see Jabril, also known as Jabril Orc Biter. You see his figure comes up. He was the one He was the one that was up fighting the frontliners alongside Runa. He was also the one who had the longbow taken from him. But you see that he goes up to this kobold and just like appears from underneath, bites into the side of his face, and like you can see that he's pulling at the flesh as this kobold takes that damage, and then Jobral's spirit wafts away.
And then I'm gonna use my reaction. I know this is all out of, like,
Order?
not in order, but if you'll let me use my reaction to take one of the kobolds I killed as a skull token.
That's fine.
Yay!
Yeah, I just had to.
And then, because of haste, I still have an additional action.
Yeah, you do. Fucking haste.
And I'm so mad that K8 didn't die, I'm gonna shoot him.
Have to.
That's 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Right in the jugular.
That's 8.
Oh, man. Unfortunately, he still is a fairly bolstered little kobold.
You know what?
As this is one of the ones that has the dragon shield.
That's okay. And then I'm gonna use my haste because of movement speed and bullshit, and kind of sneak back in.
Yeah, your movement speed is doubled. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it is. I was debating, I'm like, do I want to use it for the action or do I want to do something else? But nope, I'll just use it for the action. Might as well for now. Next turn I'll use it for what I plan on doing.
All right. Albina.
Oh yeah, already, because we killed a lot.
No, it's not your turn. It's a kobold is attacking you.
Excited.
Come
at me.
He's gonna hit you with 5 points of piercing as he chucks a spear at you.
Chuck it again. See if I care.
Don't encourage him. He might.
He attempted to, but missed. Missed with the second one. Seftis, it is your turn.
Okay.
There are. I forgot to mark these ones as in the air, but they are flying 30 feet up in the air. These winged kobolds. But there are still 2 kobolds down here on the ground underneath Iggy, who is 60 feet up in the air.
Oh, he's
I'm going to take a shot at Iggy. Not Iggy, sorry. Vic. With a flaming arrow.
All right. It's just like 2 goblins. blasting Iggy. Okay, that hits.
1d6 for fire, yeah?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
All right.
Second attack, I guess. Okay. Bonus action, can I get Webster out? And I'm going to try and retreat back just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm getting a little low.
You and your so-called low HPs.
About to say, what do you consider low?
Equal to what any rest of us already have to
I
start.
got 11, I don't know. That's low for me. I'm only on 104, so it's triggering.
True. Very true.
Fair.
No, you are low at 11. That's
low.
That's low for most people.
I mean, I'm very low on health too, with my 15 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, I got pretty low at 68 here.
So
hey, listen.
I was gonna say I thought it was Albina who's staying.
Septis throws Albina at Vic.
While she
Don't encourage Aaron. That was another one of his stupid plans.
Fastball special, isn't that what that was called?
Yeah, the fastball special. He was gonna pick up me and just throw him at the dragon.
I had had a whole barbarian like duo built up with that, where one was a gnome battle rager that wore spiked armor, and the other one was a battle rager that would just throw the gnome. It was gonna be great. All right. So these kobolds are still gonna continue peppering you guys with spears. Albina, you're gonna take another 7 points of piercing as one of them hits you with their spear. It is now Yu's turn.
Yu is going to hit.
Like I said, Iggy and Cryovic are 60 feet up, and in fact, Cryovic has moved closer to Iggy, still possessing those legendary actions. And there are 2 winged kobolds that aren't as high as where Cryovic is, but they're 30 feet up in the air further in the back.
I guess I'll cast Eldritch Blast again, and I'll do it at Vic.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits. That misses.
14 damage.
Okay.
Let me see if I have any other health potions potentially. I do not.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Iluna, it is your turn.
These moonbow stars, I'm pretty sure, are not accurate. Because I remember in playback you said I had 2 left. And that I still have 2 left. I may have 1 left, but I don't have. They don't save for me.
Bye, buddy.
Because I know that you did. I mean, you blinded Vic, so.
Have a night night.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have any, and that's
Okay,
just
okay.
not accurate.
Well, I'm gonna say we'll split the difference. You have 1 use left.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Can I see Cryovic from where I'm at?
No, he is 60 feet up in the air, and you are really far back in that main room.
I am far back. I'm gonna move till I can see him, which I'm guessing is near the door.
You would have to move up to the door, because of
Okay.
where he is.
Here, is that all right?
You would have to move like directly to the door.
Oh, I don't know why. I was thinking the door was like a double wide
Nope.
thing.
5-foot door. That's actually why you is not able to get back in right now.
He's stuck in there for half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can see him. I'm gonna try and blind him. Shoot once with one of the stars, or
The last star.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, I have to bathe it in the light of the full moon soon, so that's so convenient.
It is very convenient that that is tonight.
Wow, a 22.
Okay.
That
Vic is going to roll a
spells.
con save. He succeeds. He is not blinded.
Okay, that sucks. Man, I don't have any favorite foes left either. How dare this battle take up everything?
I know.
Right?
I know. How dare a battle go 5 rounds or longer and use up and be when you guys have used up spell slots and abilities? How dare I put an
I
actual
came into
challenge
this
in front
battle
of you.
with no fucking spells.
I know.
Okay. I usually end up having stuff come back and nothing's come back. I have a special arrow though. I'm going to try. Is it a walloping? Is that what it's called?
Isn't playing a warlock fun when you can only use 2 spells ever, and then all of your animal companions get slaughtered, so then you can't do anything at all?
I'm gonna try and hit him with this walloping arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Did you roll the damage for that bow? That first
I
attack?
got so excited about the walloping arrow. I just.
Okay, 11 points.
I'm excited too. It sounds so English.
What, the word walloping?
Yes, walloping.
I thought you
Great word.
said. I thought
It
you were
is.
saying I sounded English.
All right, go ahead and
Sometimes
see
they
if
have some accent.
you guys watch as Iluna pulls out this arrow that has a boxing glove at the end of it.
All I can think of is Cuphead, and it says, is wallop!
Yep.
In big bold letters.
We call it a conker bonker.
Oh my god!
You see that as this thing is going up there, he bats it aside as with his wing, as it does no effect.
And those are my actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm still sitting here giggling at Conker Bonker.
I'm sure that was the intent.
It sounds like an enemy from like Crash Bandicoot or something.
It does.
I'm gonna back up my. What I've got 10 feet.
You have 10
I think.
feet. Yep.
10 feet.
Okay.
Actually, can I go? Where was it? Like there?
Yes.
Diagonal.
Yeah, you can move to there.
Ah, my foot hurts.
Okay. Is that everything? Then we are on to Vic. You see Vic is up here in the air, basically now just about 5 feet away from Iggy. Those of you that can speak and hear Draconic, or sorry, not Draconic, Goblin, you hear Cryovic says, "You always said that you were going to protect us, and you let them all die that day. But it was Cryovane that came back for me. Cryovane that brought me here to protect me. We together grew in power, not like you, keeping everything for yourself. And look, you have brought dredges with you. Just lambs to the slaughter." And Iggy looks at him and says, "Hey, Lucas, this is between us. Leave them out of this, all right? This is between us." And you see Vic, Cryovic says, "No, they'll stay out of it when they're dead." And he is going to point down to the ground and create a lovely little ball of ice at the door.
Yay!
Resisting.
So I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Would I get advantage or no?
Nope. Cephas does.
22!
Spell?
You can cast Counterspell if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was just wondering because of the armor. I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's just gonna give you resistance to cold damage.
Oh, okay.
Do I want to be a shit?
Well, regardless,
So
I take no damage.
you see that he goes to shoot this. Smith, you feel in that moment, you're like, I have to do something. And as soon as that happens, you go to cast Counterspell. You see Vic looks you in the eyes and casts Counterspell against you. As soon as that happens, though, you see the hat that Iggy is wearing begins to glow, and you see that he strains as hard as he can. And as soon as that happens, Smith, you feel the counterspell that Cryovic cast, and as you see the ice ball fade away from your counterspell, as Iggy has used his Hat of Wizardry to cast a spell that he does not know, and succeeded in the Arcana check to cast this. As Iggy looks up at Cryovic and says, "No, this is between us." Smith, it is your turn. Just keep in mind, Iggy can only use that ability once.
I'm running pretty low on spell slot. I guess I will probably target the guys on the ground.
Does Smith sound robotic to other people?
Smith is starting to sound a little robotic. Yeah. I can still make out it's not like cutting out for him, so.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one that was...
Yep. Nope, it's all good. So what are you casting, Smith?
No.
You said it, and now he's gonna cut out. Look what you've done.
So, who's bloodied? Who's left that's bloodied? Anyone?
The one on the this one has not been attacked at all. This one is bloodied, and the two that are flying have not been attacked at all.
And Cryovic?
Cryovic has taken damage, but he's not bloodied.
Let us firebolt the bloodied one.
Oops.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
All right, firebolt. And you said this was against Vic?
No, against the bloodied one.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. You cast this firebolt out. It streams across the battlefield, hitting him, killing him instantly.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything is a bonus action.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, did we get damaged? I'm so sorry.
No. So what happened with Cryovic's turn? Cryovic cast Ice Ball at the doorway, which was going to hit everybody except for Webster, actually. Smith counterspelled it. Cryovic countered Smith. And then Iggy, using his Hat of Wizardry in an empowered state, attempted to cast Counterspell with it, and I succeeded on Iggy's Arcana roll to do that, thus allowing him to momentarily cast Counterspell. So Vic's counter was countered, and Smith's Counterspell took effect.
Smith's counter was countered.
Exactly. So it made it so that the ice ball never took effect.
Okay, because I was like, oh wait, did I just like ignore it? And I didn't
Nope.
even.
Nope,
I was
you
like
are
ready to put damage.
No, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, there was no damage thanks to some quick thinking. All right.
Thank you, Smith.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks, Iggy.
Yeah, Iggy and Smith, the dynamic duo. All right. Well, these kobolds down here are definitely still focused on fighting fighting you guys, as they're continuing to throw ice spears down at you. Albina, it is your turn. There is one kobold left on the ground, and then these other ones are 30 feet in the air.
Yes, I'm gonna just move down on top of F9.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like, I can't move myself. Sorry.
It's all good.
And is that enough for him to be hit?
That's enough room to get
Yes.
K10 in your aura. Yes.
Okay. So
Who fails? So go ahead and roll the
I'm
damage.
sorry. Did I roll the third or fourth level? I think I rolled fourth, but I can't remember.
I think you rolled fourth because that's all you have. That's all you have left.
I had the thirds were all okay. That's what I
Correct.
thought.
Yep.
All right. And then I'm gonna move my rapier right next to him.
Yep. So yeah, while you're rolling your attacks and damage, I'm gonna go grab another cough drop out of my bedroom.
Take your time. Nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, the dancing rapier does not hit.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
He's gonna try to grab it too. Wait, he can't take it though, right? Oh my gosh.
We'll see. I've never done that before.
Oh my gosh! Someone can
I've never
steal
had that
my
thought.
weapon.
I've never had that thought before.
I just gave it to you.
So we'll see. Oh fuck! Hold on. I have a stink bug that just landed on my mic. Fuck off of there. I heard it too. I heard it like reverberate as it hit the spring. That was weird. All right. It is Iggy's turn. You see that Iggy is up here flying high, and you see that he.
Wait, can we?
What's that?
What? Sorry, are we able to divide our movement when we do an action?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, you can use a little bit of movement, use your actions, then move again. So if you want to move, you can.
I only moved 10, so I'll move right next to Iggy. Well, right up next and below, you know.
Yeah, gotcha.
I know he's 60 feet up.
Okay. Cleo. So you see that Iggy flying up here, he is saying in Goblin to Cryovic, he's like, Lucas, I know that you're in there. And I know that you would not do this. This is not you. This is something else. This is Cryovane. It's that damn mask. It's something. But this is not who you are. You have to see that. And if it's gonna take me knocking the shit out of you, then I'm gonna do that. And Iggy is going to use his Wand of Magic missiles to hit Cryovic. Second.
Spirit gardens don't work like above you, right? They have to be like.
It's still that dome but since the radius is only 15 feet, they would have to be,
That's what I thought.
yeah, they'd have to be within
In
that
that-
range. Yep.
Okay. I was trying to read here and I wanted to double check.
You see that Iggy pulls out the wand of magic missiles that Iluna gave him, and he casts these magic missiles into the air that swirl around and start to hit Cryovic. All right. Me. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do my little shimmy.
Shimmy.
I'm
Shimmy,
basically just trying to kill everybody around everyone else so we can just focus on one and one only. Because the range of my hand crossbow, 120 feet. Would I be able to shoot at Cryovic from here?
Yes.
Okay.
If you are there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a shot at him.
Okay. Yeah, because Cryovic is like 30 feet away, 60 feet up. So, I mean, it is, there's a little
that one
Pythagorean
misses.
theorem in there, but it's nothing outside of that range.
Okay, well, I missed the first one.
Yep, he bats it away with his glacial wing.
And I hit that one.
26
I was
hits.
just getting used to shooting up in the air. And since he's right next to Iggy, I get sneak attack.
That's true. That's true, you do.
15. And Wells of the Grave. I don't think there's anybody within 30 feet of him. Well, no, because of angles and shit. Nobody's around him. Thing I actually have never done. And I'm gonna use the Inspire talent that I have here. That I
Oh,
picked up forever ago, and I just
was-
never used.
yes.
Okay.
That one.
It basically grants 4 creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see here.
Your
Yep.
glory
Although-
and honor.
Yep. Except for some odd reason, it's 4.5.
4.5 because
creatures.
it's creatures equal to half of your level. We always round up, so it'll be 5.
Oh, okay. So that's essentially basically everybody. Iggy seems to be more talking than damaging, so I'll just go with the party. And I'll just say, come on, guys. Can't be the only one taking them out. Just aim for the stupid dragon goblin and get rid of him.
Stupid dragon.
Unless that gives me health, I ain't doing shit.
Are you?
Now you all have advantage on attacks or ability checks for 1 round.
That's something I was gonna double check. Is you knocked
Nice.
out, or he's just still hovering with really low HP?
You
Really low
standing?
HP.
He's
Don't worry
up.
about you.
I
You
just thought
still
he got
kicking.
hit with something that was like 5 or 6 or something.
He did. Oh yeah. No,
Because
absolutely.
that counts.
Oh
'cause
wait,
that
I
counts
forgot
as
you
an
did
action,
that
right?
health potion in between.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
That the glory and honor counts as an action, right?
It's a bonus action.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Then we did that wrong. Well, unless you count me using it as my haste action.
We'll say your second attack was a haste action.
Okay.
Yep. Because
Works
it
for
is
me.
it is choose a number of creatures equal to half your level and as a bonus action. Give them
Okay.
advantage on their
I'm gonna
next.
shimmy back inside then.
Okay.
Shimmy,
Uh,
shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Iluna, or not Iluna, sorry, Albina.
I didn't think so.
This one
yes.
is coming up behind you, attempting to stab you in the back.
What's
So I'm
Sinasa?
facing him. K10.
Yeah, K10. Yep, he gets a nice quick jab under your armor as you're turning to face him. You take 4 points of piercing.
Right in the armpit.
Yep. All right, Cephas.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep trying to shoot Cryovic.
Nice, that hits.
And the second attack. Oh, nat 20.
Jesus.
Perfect.
All right, roll the
You don't-
damage with your oversized longbow.
A really nice blizzard gave him.
So that's gonna be. Oh wait, it's okay because it automatically rolled the. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 and 1. 3 and 1 plus 7, so that's 11 plus 3, so that's 14. Also roll another d6.
Okay.
It's 14 plus whatever this is, so 19 plus 24. So that's going to be, but 19 plus is 43.
Jesus.
Good.
Hey, Cephas.
What?
Yes.
So, here's how this plays
Never
out.
fuck her again.
As you're standing down there, you're watching this all play out. Albina fighting against this kobold. Smith next to you, doing what he can to protect the group with his counterspell. Iluna and me coming out, shooting as much as they can. You using what spells he has remaining. You call out Webster. And you see, as you call out this tiny little mechanical spider that has a living arcane lightning core within it, as you go to pull back your bow, you send one of your flaming arrows straight at him, and you see that it hits him. Iggy shouts, "Stay with me, Lucas! Stay with me! Fight it!" And as you go to pull back your second shot, you see Webster kicks into action and wraps around the handle of your bow. As you pull back your arrow and you set it on fire with your volcanic barbarian ability, you see that Webster's core begins to kick up as lightning swirls around it as it's released. And you see that as it flies through the air, it breaks through the glacial wing of Cryovic and hits him through the chest. And it breaks the ice armor that he's wearing. And you see that in this moment, those glacial shards that form his wings all begin to fall as Cryovic is falling from the air. As this happens, you watch Cryovic's body hit the cold rooftop and just stops.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Can I use Featherfall on him?
It is a reaction, yes.
But Iggy would want me to do.
So you see in this moment, as the body is falling, you hear Iggy shout from above, knowing that he does not have access to that spell and can't even attempt it, and goes, "No, Lucas!" And Smith, you cast Featherfall as just before Cryovic's body is about to hit onto the cold stone floor of this roof, you catch him slowing his descent and allowing him to gently rest there, body still and cold. You hear the kobolds around begin to screech in terror as they are now in a frenzy as they see this legendary figure to them drop dead. It's your turn.
All three of them, because they're the only three standing.
I am going
I
to
was going to move Webster if I could
sorry,
still
my
do
bad.
that.
My bad. Yeah, you could definitely.
I was just going to get him to attack K10, that was all.
Okay.
He's got like a 15-foot range, and he with his fire thing, or his lightning thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's do that. The funsies.
I was considering my reaction.
The funsies.
What do I roll for damage on, or to attack on that? Just.
Were you using your jolt?
Yeah, that lightning thingy that he's got.
Yeah, so that actually you wouldn't want to move him all the way up to him because it's a 15-foot line.
Yeah, just about halfway. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that means that the kobold is going to make a dexterity saving throw. DC equal to 11. Oh, he fails that. So he's going to take 2d4 lightning damage. So go ahead and roll 2d4, and then do me a favor. After that, roll 1d6. That kobold is now bloodied. Okay, so the arcane energy within him is still ticking, as the lightning core module has that one caveat at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm going to move him back as well because he's got 30 feet of movement, doesn't he?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, it is your turn.
I am. So it's just the goblins up now?
Yes, it is just the goblins.
Okay. I will use Eldritch Blast on... What one looks the most bloodiest? Actually, I'll hit K10 first.
I was going to say, the kobolds that are flying have never even been attacked.
Okay.
So
I'll hit K10 first.
Okay.
24?
Yeah, that hits.
14? Still with us?
He is dead.
All right.
As you, from around the corner, this giant mechanical Cephas in green Cephas shooting Eldritch blasts.
Laser beam, laser beam, laser beam. I guess I will hit F. I'll hit F1.
Okay. That is going to miss.
But I get inspiration.
You do get inspiration on a nat 1.
Oh,
That's
did anyone
all I
want
got.
my inspiration for that nat 20? I forgot to throw it out there because I already got it.
Huh?
Cephas got inspiration for that nat 20 he rolled. So if
Yeah.
anybody wanted that.
Oh, I need it. I mean,
Have at it.
Okay, there you go. All right.
we all still have like an advantage because of Me's thing.
Oh, that's true. That is very true. You all do actually have advantage for one
Hell yeah.
round. So go ahead and roll that Eldritch Blast again.
Like, I nearly said it was Cephas, but he got what he
Yeah.
got. It was enough, so I forgot.
So here's the deal, Aaron. You can take that hit, but you're going to lose that inspiration you just earned from that nat 1.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Actually, can I take that one? Since technically,
What?
with the advantage. So I only rolled it twice the first time.
Roll another nat 20 and I'll be gracious enough to give that to you. Fucking hell.
Did we learn, Lucas?
You did.
Did we learn, Lucas?
All right. You got it. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Go predict something a bit bigger next time.
Woo! Holy shit. Dude, fucking good for you.
So that'll be what?
It'll be that plus
20?
10. It'll be
Yes.
20 points of damage. Yeah, no, I'm even gonna say that one's just dead. Like this is an overpowered Eldritch Blast.
You've been
As
standing there.
trying to emulate like Seftis's arcane core kicking up and like ramping up. You have this green flame within you, and when you
Just
cast
hosting
this, it's a little bit more
together.
powerful. Holy shit.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, that one is dead. And now we're on to Iluna's turn.
Good. Oh, what's left? Everything's down except one?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's one kobold out there.
Well, I guess so. Shoot, I can see him, or do I have to move? I mean,
Yeah, you would have to move out there because he is flying.
oh, flying, freaking
Oh.
flying kobolds.
I know. I love him. You would actually have to move out the door because he is a little bit further to the south.
Excuse me, giant you, Seftis, whoever you are.
Yep, there you go. You can see him flittering about 30 feet above the ground.
I'm just going with regular attacks, I guess.
Yeah. Yep, that definitely hits.
Did it not twice?
Huh?
I thought I clicked it twice.
Oh, that is gonna miss.
It's a spell slot on a hit to do a radiant damage.
To do an extra 2d8 radiant damage per spell level. Yep.
Spell slots. I don't even know which I have left anymore.
You have one of each, actually.
Okay, I guess I'll just use the second one. It was a 2d6.
Yeah. So it's going to be 4d6 for that. Or sorry, no, 4d8. It's 2d8 radiant damage per spell level.
Crap. Advantage.
Yep. We'll say this is your first attack. So you rolled an
Okay.
18 and a 3.
So the 18 hit.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to do both attacks first.
Okay, go ahead and
Oh,
roll
wait.
another attack with advantage then. It's fine as long as we get all the dice out.
Why did I click it too fast and it doesn't register the second click?
I don't know.
That
I mean, you can also, that is a nat 20. You can also just right click and click to roll with advantage on it.
Yeah.
That's the easier
don't need
option.
I always forget about that. I don't know what I'm clicking right now.
You roll it
Okay.
again. That's fine. So your first attack is going to hit, which is going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And your second one is a nat 20. So is that the one that you want to use your...
The radiant?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. Nope,
Oh, I
don't
need
know
to
why you're
roll-
rolling d6s. It's d8s.
Oops. I clicked the wrong one.
Basically, you're going to be rolling 5d8 plus 3.
Oh.
So just go ahead and roll 5d8 plus 3. And then we're going to add 40 to that. So we got 33 plus 40, so 73. This is a gratuitous amount of damage against a fairly weak
Apparently.
kobold. So what you guys have just watched happen is
all
Iluna
out.
steps out, takes a shot, clips this kobold in the wing, who's just like, "Ah, damn it." And then all of a sudden, you see as the moon is slowly starting to crest over the mountain, and the light from the full moon hits the bow, you see that this shot is just filled with this radiant damage that when it hits this kobold, there's nothing left. It's purely annihilated, and is somewhere out there in the ethereal plane now, probably.
Oh. There's a inspiration going if somebody needs
Yeah.
one.
Who wants
'Cause I just-
inspiration?
Who's on first?
Does anyone need it?
I mean, I'm the only one without inspiration, and I feel like Aaron already has it after rolling 2 d20s in a row.
I got 2 in a row, and I think it's broke now when we both got the extra
Yeah,
one
you're
I
telling
didn't
me.
need.
I mean, I also rolled a nat 20 off to the side of physical dice, so it's been a good session all
Okay,
around.
guys, it's not broken. I rolled a 7.
Nice.
But yeah,
Oh.
if me needs the inspiration,
Nobody else wants it. I'll take it.
So combat is now over. As
Okay, wouldn't let me.
as Iluna did some overkill.
those things only have
You
like
can take the.
those things only have roughly
you can
around
take
like
the inspiration.
20 hit points, and you did enough to like deal it into the -60, so it doesn't exist anymore.
Try to
Was never born.
bolster it.
So
It was never.
what you guys see happen is as this last kobold is dropped, you see Iggy fly down from from up where he is, and you guys see that the body of Cryovic begins to glow white, and after a moment it splits into the 2 separate bodies of Cryovane's dead body and Vic, who is laying there coughing up blood.
I want to go over, rip his mask
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
and cast Spare the Dying.
The mask is shattered. There is nothing left of it except bits and pieces that are laying on the ground.
I think Iluna would try and give him a berry if it seems like
All right,
Iggy
I'm gonna
still wants
Do
to
Spare
save
the
him.
Dying then.
Okay,
Go
so
up
we
and
got
I'm gonna go paralyze him.
Seth just wants to go and chop the head off the dragon and stare into his eyes.
a lot going on. Okay.
Me's gonna be with Septus, but instead of chopping the head off of the dragon, I'm just gonna try and get some scales.
Oh
Okay.
wait, never mind. I can't because he has to be willing for me to paralyze him.
What?
What?
Huh?
What does
No,
that mean? Are you talking about hold monster or something?
No, it was freedom of movement. I was gonna go.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, freedom is whenever you
Restraining, I
make
was
someone
thinking.
easier to move. You are thinking of hold person or hold monster.
Oh, I do have hold monster,
willing
but
has to be willing for me to paralyze them.
Yeah. Also, when you
Sorry.
said that, I was like, what does that mean?
Who
no,
would
it said
willingly be
paralyzed.
It
paralyzed?
Like the
does.
effect.
Yeah, because one
Man.
of the effects that it has is that that spells and other effects can neither reduce the target speed or cause it to be paralyzed or restrained.
Man,
Albina runs over
BDSM
and
in
flames
Dungeons
him.
and Dragons is weird.
Isn't that
Oh,
the
don't
same
worry,
thing?
we don't need handcuffs.
We
You just have to consent to me to paralyze you.
Voluntarily
What would you do if
paralyzing.
I just flame striked him, you guys? Who's against it?
Iggy,
Yeah,
I
very
think,
much Iggy.
against it. What?
Okay.
I just
So
want to
hold
use
on,
my
hold
fifth
on.
level spell. It's
Hold on.
okay.
So you is casting Spare the Dying on him. Luna was going over and giving him a good berry, right?
Yeah, if that'll bop him up.
Wait,
if Iggy seems to.
suppression.
He's at 1 hit point.
I don't
Oh,
want him to
then
be able
I
to
just
do
give him one more.
Yeah, it would. Is that you still want to give him the good berry?
Wait, what? I was trying to make sure he was up, so he's
Okay,
up?
he is because mechanically, you guys killed Cryovane. Cephas fucking chopped open his gullet. Vic was then dealt enough damage to be at 1 hit point when he used Wall of Ice, used the last remaining power of the White Dragon Mask to assimilate him and Cryovane, becoming Cryovic the White, Viceroy of Tiamat. And when you guys killed them, that is when the magic of the mask was shattered. The mask itself is shattered, and now they're back to the hit points that they were at when they when they assimilated. So he is still at 1 hit point, which is why he's coughing up blood.
Which he's in my R, so wouldn't my spirit guardians kill him?
They would be attempting to, yes. So you would need to drop that if you don't want that to happen.
I'll back up just one spot for Iggy's sake. Because I was gonna move forward and let them kill him.
Because I know that Cephas's aura would drop because his rage would end.
Oh my god, I got my spirit guardian still going.
Okay.
I don't trust that little monster.
So we have Cephas. You said you wanted to chop the head off the dragon.
Iggy.
Yeah, chop the head off the dragon. I want to take 2 of its fangs as well.
Okay.
And
me wanted to take some of the dragon scales.
Correct, I am.
Okay.
After I spare the dying, I want a couple wings and a tail.
A couple wings?
There's only 2 wings!
Well,
You're gonna
couple
call
is 2.
these giant wings?
I would actually like a tooth, Cephas. I'm yelling over to you. Fine, I'll get rid of spirit guardians because I want to go over and look at the dragon and I don't want to kill Vic.
All right.
Luna needs some blood because of that dragon blood ink that the other dude had.
Never mind. Do I have any vials?
I don't.
There's so many
actually, you
bottles
would.
of potions
You would have.
that are
You would have
empty
those
everywhere.
healing potion vials. So you would have one that is the for a minor healing, and you had the for the other one, I believe.
I would have 4. Yeah.
He
I
had
think
all
so.
those other potions.
Yeah.
Let's just cut him up and barbecue the motherfucker.
Luna
Get some
did
powers.
say
Can I
you're
get
supposed
4
to give
vials
them-
of dragon blood?
Okay.
Luna wanted
Okay.
them back.
Hold the hell on. All right. Anybody that wants something from Cryovane, you're not just going to claim it. I need you to make nature checks because
nature.
Yes, because you're trying to harvest things from this thing.
I just want a tooth. Okay.
So
let's do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how my Hussein's favor would work with a dragon's tooth.
Oh my.
I have an idea of how it would work.
Oh no.
Considering you made up
17.
A nature.
Oh, I got a 19.
Wait a minute. How different is survival from nature?
It's different enough that it's nature that you're rolling.
I'm using my inspiration to re-roll my 3.
Okay, that's what I thought that was. All right. Now
Also curious on how the hell this blessing works.
Albina, are you dropping the aura?
Yes, that's what I was saying. I'll drop it because I actually wanted to go. But then you said for everyone to roll, so yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As a courtesy of Iggy, I say to him in Goblin.
So while you guys are basically fawning over the corpse of this young white dragon, you guys you guys look over and you see Iggy basically supporting the head of this, of Vic, of Lucas the Goblin. And you hear Iggy, crying. It's you guys are like, oh, I want fangs, I want claws, I want scales. You guys just hear Iggy off to the side of you, just like, Lucas, no, don't die. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So
Me goes ahead and speaks in Goblin just towards Iggy, going, I think your friend Lucas has been long gone, much like the rest of my crew.
He's in there. He's in there somewhere. I know he is.
did he do Spare the Dying?
Spare the Dying was done, so he's also not at 0 hit points. So he's
he's at
he is at 1 hit point. He took enough damage through all of this that there is a time limit here.
Okay.
If
I've
allowed,
got,
I'll do a medicine check to see if he is still alive and breathing, or stabilize him.
my healing kits. If Iggy's trying to still spare him.
You hear
Well, Irina wants to heal everyone at this point.
yeah, he is you hear Iggy, he's like, somebody please, he's gonna die.
I hear him.
I've got
I will
healing.
listen to my Iggy.
Nah, fuck that shit. I want dragon's blood.
I don't know what
'Cause
my medicine check will do, but I have some spells I can heal him.
Yeah, you can basically tell that that Vic or Lucas, whoever this is in this moment, you can see you can see that he is wavering between life and death.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
What?
Me will go ahead and pour a health potion down his throat.
Well, if you want to waste it, I have healing kits. It doesn't take any.
It only stabilizes, it doesn't heal.
No, she has the
I have
healers.
Healing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
he's
Alright,
already
that's
at
the
1
idea.
health, so
No,
No,
the healing
she can heal a creature with a healer's kit.
Awesome.
I've used them before.
I just put my hand on his shoulder. She's got you covered, Iggy. And I walk over to the dragon.
Okay.
I always forget what I have to roll for the
It is 1d6
4, but it has to do
plus. It's 1d6 plus 13.
Okay. $15.
Pretty much I'm getting my own bag of caltrops from this dragon here.
But I'm also gonna walk away and heal myself and then whoever else.
Sure. If it'll heal all of us, I don't know.
I mean,
I
it's
don't know how it works.
I'll take some free healing.
I'll take some free healing. I just want to know who's at the lowest health, Lucas.
I think it was
Right now it's you.
me. You.
Okay.
That's you.
Yeah, heal you for sure. If you cannot
Albina's
heal
at the
anyone
highest.
else.
Yeah,
Albina has the most active hit points.
I noticed. What was I gonna say?
While all this is going on, Smith, what are you doing? Smith? Your mic is muted if
It's on mute
you are
still.
trying to say.
He's in shock.
He's
Smith.
gone.
He's like, why?
My-
Are you asking him?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait for we'll see whenever he gets back. So, Iluna, you while the rest of the party is basically scavenging what they can off of Cryovane, you head over Vic's. Oh, hey Smith, you're back.
Sorry, what did I miss?
What are you doing in this moment?
Everything.
Just kind of watching people go crazy, take over Cryovane.
Okay.
Trying to
yeah.
just trying to heal up, I guess. Just
okay.
bandage myself,
people,
I guess.
So you might as well step up.
That's fine. Yeah. Did you want to use your minor potion of healing?
No, I'm not really actually doing anything, but just kind of just standing by.
Okay.
Iluna's offering free healing. I don't know how it works though.
I have to roll 1d6s.
Yeah, Iluna can basically heal 1d6 plus 13 to any one of you.
I'll pick up on that.
Any one? Just one?
Every single one of you, yeah.
Until I run out of healing kits, but me helps me make healing kits, so maybe he'll help do that again.
Well, it's a creature can't regain. A creature can only gain hit points from that feat once per short or long rest.
Yeah, and one thing has 12 or 10 uses.
10 uses. Yep.
So how much do I gain?
So
I'm gonna say that just roll 1d6 right now, Stacy, and we'll use that.
And just use one number.
It's gonna be
Everyone
so much easier.
Same.
So yeah, go ahead, go and roll a d6 right now.
So we at least get 13, regardless.
Right. I'll give you the two that you rolled. I'll give you the two that you rolled 4 minutes ago. So everybody is going to get 15 points of healing as Iluna is heading around, bandaging everyone up. When you get to Vic, and you start to go to bandage him, you see that he pushes you away, and Vic looks up at you, says no. And he looks up at Iggy as he's coughing up blood. He says, Igor, Lucas is gone. He was gone the day I put that mask on. I am the only one that remains. He did care for you. But I see you as an obstacle in the way of what my queen wants. If you need to go on in your life thinking that you saved him, believe what you wish. Maybe he's out there somewhere, but not in this body. And you see that as he says this, Vic conjures an ice spear and impales himself.
No, I knew it. I knew I should have cast silence on him. Oh, man.
I use my reaction to capture his soul before it leaves and goes to Tiamat.
No, I'm just kidding. Capture soul.
Iluna would give Iggy.
I have 2 slots open for skull coins.
Consoling hug or.
Are you telling that to Albina?
What?
Threatening me? What's going on?
Huh?
No, him. He was saying he has 2 slots open for soul coins.
Oh, I was telling the DM this.
Yes. I didn't think he was saying that in character. Iluna would be trying to console Iggy.
When this happens, you see the body of Vic go limp. As this happens, you conjure up that soul trinket, and as you look at it, you can see that it has an image on it, because I imagine these coins have some resemblance to the figure that was there.
But I would assume since we started doing the flavor text of that way I know who's who.
Exactly. You can see that this one has the face of a goblin wearing a dragon costume. This is not the soul of Vic. This is the soul of Lucas the Goblin.
Interesting. Okay. With this knowledge, I'm gonna walk over to Iggy, and I'm gonna look at Iggy, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna hold up.
Yeah. So Iluna is consoling him. Iggy is like bawling his eyes out, screaming in Goblin, like, no, don't. Come back.
I'm gonna walk up to Iggy and say in Goblin, holding up a coin with this shit-eating grin, and going, "You can talk to him one last time, the real one, not whatever the hell this creature was."
What? How?
I have still in Goblin, in the same shit-eating grin. He goes, "I've been collecting the souls of our enemies, and that's how I've been able to summon spirits. I was able to get Lucas's soul and not Vic's."
You see his eyes like go wide. How do we do this?
Iluna would step
Just
away and give
say
him
the
a
word, and I can
smile.
bring his spirit back for you to talk to.
Yes.
You don't get long at all. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll expend it so the spirit is summoned.
Okay.
And that's why I know it's like a question, but I figured in terms of context, it just means it's not a long time he gets to talk to him.
Yeah, it's
Talk a lot and before you ask your question.
We have.
Let me see.
You could technically never ask a question.
Yeah,
right?
never ask it. Just keep talking.
Technically, yes, because it is.
Yeah, it doesn't have a time limit on
Yeah,
there.
it just says when you do so, you can ask the spirit associated with the trinket one question. The spirit appears to you and answers in the language of new in life. It's under no obligation to be truthful, and it answers as concisely as possible. Eager to be free, the spirit knows only what it knew in life as determined by the DM. So if we just play on determined by DM, we can let you play this out however you want for flavor, Lucas. Because we did have that spirit of the lady for a good bit.
Yeah, she did kind of linger a bit. So you destroy this token.
I mean, even if you want to argue for longer, I will sacrifice the 2 tokens I have just so Lucas can spend more time.
I won't make you do that.
Okay.
So you destroy this token. As you do, you all see that that goblin now standing in front of you. The Lucas the Goblin that some of you met oh so long ago. But that for some of you, you're only meeting for the first time and seeing them in their actual form. And as you summon this, you see Lucas the Goblin is standing there, his spirit in front of Iggy. And you see as his spirit manifests, it's this goblin, and then it gets this red dragon looking costume on it. And he gets this like confused look and goes, "Where am I?"
Me will just go ahead and answer and be like, "Apparently your soul has been lost for a very long time, and you became Vic with an ice mask and so forth, but you're actually here because Iggy wants to talk to you as you've already moved on."
Igor? You see, he says, "Everything went really dark when I put on that mask. I was gonna go show Cryovane it. What happened?"
Me was gonna let Iggy explain, or somebody else. He did his part of being good. He's going back to being
You get to be both.
Talk
okay,
back
Lucas?
and forth to yourself.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
We want this.
I feel like
I'm going
Iluna
back
would
to
like
looting scales.
wave at him and
Hey,
say,
I remember you.
"Yeah, Zash is on his
I don't know who the
own
hell this
mission
goblin
now."
is.
I don't know him either. I can't really help you.
Zash
Ah,
and what was it, Nylor
yeah.
at that time?
Yep.
They went on their own mission.
Well, actually, it was Zach. It was Zash and
Before Nylor.
yeah, it was Zash and it was Vanadar back then. Vanadar is still around.
Yeah.
Zash and Nylor have gone on their own adventure in the Shadowfell. Iggy looks at him and says, "Lucas, what the fuck did you do?" And Lucas says, well, I went and hid, and then Cryovane found me and thought that I was a little dragon. So he made me get on his back and then flew me here. And he looks around and sees all the kobolds and like he's kind of taking in the surrounding and now seeing Cryovane dead. He goes, the kobolds, they knew what I was and they wanted to kill me. But Cryovane said that I was a baby dragon to them. So they were forced to leave me alone. I then found this door which led into where there was all these boxes. I opened one up and I found this mask. It felt like it was calling to me and I wanted to show Cryovane, but after that everything went really cold and it went really dark. And I don't remember what happened. I didn't hurt anyone, did I? You see Iggy's eyes are welling up with tears and goes, "No, buddy. No. You didn't hurt anybody. It was that damn Vic." And you see Lucas's form begins to fade, or begins to haze and begins to waver. He says, "Vic? I mean, from those stories I used to tell you?" And Iggy goes, "Yeah, from those stories. Why don't you tell me one of them, buddy?" And you see Lucas says, "Yeah. Oh man, I remember this one that I never got to tell you, but yeah, I was gonna like Vic was gonna be riding this dragon." And then as he's saying that, you see that his form is slowly fading away until eventually his voice cuts off as the coin's magic disappears. And Iggy just like watching this, just, "I'll see you later, buddy. You could tell me when we see each other again."
This is so sad. This is ridiculous.
Aw.
Iluna would try to console Iggy again, and she would just say something like, "Have a good rest, little buddy."
Me will just go ahead and say his soul
You
will
got
be
to
watched
ride
over
your
by
dra-
Charon. I
you
can
got to
promise
wa-
you that. Then he
you
turns
got
around and instantly starts jabbing into the dragon to get those scales.
Gross. You got to ride your dragon.
He
I mean,
when you say that,
true.
when you say that, me says, "Thanks. I gotta go sit down." You see, he walks over into the room off to the side.
It's so sad.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say that whole time Albina would have been like right next to him. She would have stopped digging around for a tooth.
Stab. Give me those scales.
In total, I
I'm
have
just gonna ask
to
me to help me.
amend healing kits by 7 then? All of our party
Yes.
includes Iggy. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna tell me, "Hey, you mind getting me a claw and a few teeth?"
I can try.
Okay, I think that's correct.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go dig in my stuff and see what I can get.
As,
Now I got a 19. I don't know what I can get actually.
Yeah, out
that,
of those, Albina, what do you want?
I would like to take 1 dragon claw.
Well, no. Like, here, let me be more specific. There are a few things that you can get from them. Wings, tail, claws, fangs, and scales. And the hide.
Oh, hide.
Yeah, again, this is
I have
going...
to pick 1?
With what you rolled, I'm going to give you your choice.
Ooh, okay. Okay, then I'd rather take the hide.
Okay. So that's going to take a little while for you to do that. Jared, what were you trying to get from this?
I just want scales. As many scales as I can get. With a 17. Because I have 2 reasons for it, and I think the only person I've discussed my reasons for, one of the...
Your mic cut off.
I think the only person I discussed one of my 2 reasons for is with Aaron.
Okay. So you're able to get 4 dragon scales from that.
Okay. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Bye, Hannah. Steve,
Hannah.
what were you trying to get from the dragon?
I wanted 2 fangs.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll. You are able to get 2 fangs.
Nice.
Luna, what were you trying to get?
I mostly wanted blood in relation to the what the other wizard had blood from a dragon, a blue dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It had magical ink.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can do something with that.
So you want a vial of white dragon blood?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that you're able to get that.
I'm gonna beg Albina for just 1 scale as a trinket. I don't want to use it for anything, just
I'm back, sorry.
pocket it.
Aaron, what is it that you were trying to get from this?
Dragon blood.
You said you wanted dragon blood as well?
Yes.
Okay. You can add I'm gonna say that since you're able to fill up your vials with it, there'll be enough for 6 in total.
Dragon blood?
Yeah. So
Okay.
however many vials you have.
I think I only had 4.
Okay. So yeah, between the one that Luna wanted and the one that you, or the 4 that you were getting, that is there's enough. And Albina, you said you wanted scales as well.
I can't get more than 1.
Oh, I was saying
You can.
dragon hide, but
I didn't
I didn't know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were getting the dragon hide.
But I didn't know how to add that. I was looking for it.
White dragon hide. It's a strip of white dragon hide. Keep that in mind. So.
Can I get 2 vials then?
Yeah, you can add 2 vials.
I mean, like.
Do you have the vials, the emptied vials for it?
I think so.
Yeah, I hold vials on me so I can make my own potion.
I'm just double checking. I don't need.
Yep,
So
we're good. We're good.
Well, that's just why I already have some.
Yep, we're good. We're good. All right, so, yeah, so we got Cephas. You said the fangs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going in for Cephas, white dragon fangs. You have 2 of those. The strip of dragon hide.
Oh, you're putting it in there. Okay.
I am putting it in the chat. Yep.
Oh, I have to literally type one strip because I was typing white dragon hide. Okay,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's one strip of dragon hide.
this is pretty cool.
And or dragon scales. Or I'm just going to say dragon scales because I'm going to say that there's with what you're able to get, I'm going to say that there's in total 12 dragon scales that are able to be grabbed. So I'm going to say that Jared, you're able to have 8 of those. There are 4 left over for whoever else would want
even
those.
Find the hide.
They're not. It's not an
Oh,
item.
8 dragon scales?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not an item. I'm sorry.
It's not a real item.
Okay,
You're gonna just have to add it to the bottom of your inventory.
That solves
Ooh.
the oh, I've just been throwing it all in my other thing on extras with my bolts and all.
Yeah, you can do it wherever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
wherever it is. It's not. They're not like real items. These are all from a different source.
But that actually fixes
Can
the
I take
dilemma that I
one-
was having. Perfect.
One white scale.
One strip of white dragon hide. It acts as a blanket and can be master crafted using leather workers tools into the equivalent of +1 studded leather, +1 scale mail, or +1 splint armor. Additionally, the armor requires attunement and grants the attuned creature a burrow speed of 30 feet and the ability to move through difficult terrain composed of ice and snow without expending extra movement. So again, that's if it's master crafted. Right now, it's just a blanket.
So there's an extra scale laying around as well.
Yeah,
I would use to.
Yeah,
armor?
I'm gonna say that there's 4 other scales that are available.
Can I take one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want whatever's left if no one else wants them. I'll have 3 if no one else wants them. Otherwise, I'll just have 1.
Okay. Yep. I don't see anybody
Well, if I
jumping
can
at the
take
bit
2,
for.
then I'll take 2. I wanted to try to use it with my to build something.
Okay.
Build something. I just want a trophy, sort of.
I just wanted scales for personal gain.
Craft some stuff
Personal
with them.
gain.
So I'll take 2 then, and
I can have
I'll
2.
try to add it to my. Okay, I'll put it in my inventory then.
I haven't added.
All right. So
Jared, you. Oh, sorry.
No, good.
You just type it in. How do you add just random items? Sorry. In
The way I've been going to notes, scrolling all the way down to other, then I click right below other, and it allows me to type in stuff.
Yeah, so you can either go under your inventory and go to the very bottom, and there's other possessions, and you can type stuff into there. Jared just puts it in his notes category in other, so it doesn't matter where you put it, just as long as you note that you have it.
Okay, then I'll put it right there.
So, I mean, you could also even put like make a custom, piece of equipment, and name it. But again, putting it at the very bottom, like where you have the signet representing your rank in your order and the Call of Cenarius, you could add it down there as like one strip of white dragon hide.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, why can't I type?
And then I'll put 2 white dragon scales. Okay.
Oh.
Gonna make a little uniform and a little scale
uniform?
mail for my cat.
Generally speaking, I have it in my head that somebody wanted proof the dragon was dead. I assume the hide would be enough, but like all these little body parts would be enough. We don't want nobody like took the entire head off.
Septus cut the head off. So
okay, I wasn't sure. I thought so.
That was a thing that happened.
Okay, then that's fine.
I'm so excited.
You're excited for your dragon hide.
I'm excited to make something with this. Yeah. Uniform for my cat. Some scale mail for my cat.
Yeah.
That's what I put my time and effort into with dragon hide.
All right, so while you guys are scavenging Cryovane's body, you see Smith walks away and heads over into the enclosure that's to the west. And Smith, when you walk in, you see that Iggy is like sitting here. He's like head buried in his hands, just crying his eyes out. And when you start walking in, he hears your footsteps and he's kind of looks up and hey Smith. Oh, your mic's not coming through, buddy.
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, man, it's hard. You know, I thought I could protect him.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't know. In the end, all you do is what you can, really. Do your best.
Yes. I just feel like I let everybody down, man. You know, everyone from back before. James, Shell, Tony and JJ and Stacy. I mean, I thought if I could at least save one of them, you know, Lucas was my only option. But now my whole clan is dead. I let him down, man. I just wanted to be...
In the end, you were there when it mattered. Yeah.
Yes. I just wanted to be a defender, man. You know, I wanted to be, you know, somebody to protect people. Like Iluna and Albina and, you know, I mean, Iluna can heal people and Albina, like, I mean, they got all those magics that help people. I just don't feel like I'm doing what I can. I feel like I need something to help me, you know, casting those ice walls. I felt like I was doing something.
Ice walls helps.
I just don't know what comes next, man.
I don't either, but I can tell you this: we wouldn't have survived without you. Those ice balls and that counter spell at the end. I don't know how you did it. I didn't think you knew that.
I don't. That's the thing. I've seen you do it. You know, I've read I've seen in your book, and it just in that moment, you know, I vaguely remember hearing something about like this hat back whenever I first nabbed it off of Harbin Wester's desk. You know, something that it allows you to cast a spell that you don't know. And I just needed in that moment so badly to stop him.
Requirement.
So, like I said, man, I appreciate you talking to me. I just feel like, you know, this is just the beginning, and we got a lot to do ahead of us.
I agree.
I feel like I need something like that. And he points to your staff. I just need something of my own. Yeah, he kind of like rubs his head and is like, I gotta thank Iluna for giving me that wand. I used it up though. And whenever he shows you this, you can see that the Wand of Magic missiles that Iluna gave him is now charred and cracked, as he used the last 2 charges in it, and I got a 1 on my D20 to see if it was going to be recharged.
No.
So,
Oh no!
yeah.
Did you get inspiration for it?
He did not get inspiration for that
He did
because it
not.
wasn't. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, but so I didn't have it like crumble to ash and dust right there. But it is currently like expressly charred, which I actually found out is an item, a charred wand of magic missiles. Which is each time you expend a charge, there's a 50% chance that nothing happens.
Oh no!
So that's what this has turned into, is a charred wand of magic missiles.
I was not wanting to interrupt this dialogue, and I was gonna say that Iluna would probably get her pets out and just kind of not take inventory, take stock of all of their conditions, and because she's got 2 bloom crawlers, the one she rescued, and
She does. She has
Iluna or Anime
she has
and a little
Solna-
rat, and
She has Solnasha and she has Bulba that were both in orbs. And she
Yeah.
has Anime that was in an orb, but you just had a rat in your bag for this whole time that you have been on this adventure. Ever since you put Bulba
yeah,
in your bag and your travel from Umbridge Hill to the temple, up the mountain, and this whole fight, you have had just a rat in your bag.
Let's cook him in celebration.
but
There
there's
is-
been points of rest.
There
to
has been
take
points
care
of
all
rest.
those.
He also only has
Check on
12
the
hit
rat and
points.
go like, are you still alive in there?
As
We have a
you,
little fight club with Webster.
as you look into your bag, you see that at the bottom, kind of crushed by the equipment in your bag, is the lifeless body of Piper.
Rats are more agile than that.
Rats are more agile, but not when they're shoved in your backpack of 75 pounds of gear, including cooking utensils, crowbars, hammers, fishing tackles, climbing pitons, and all kinds of
You
stuff.
crushed it to death.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
like to point
I'm
out,
sorry. It was one of those things that I was going to bring up only after everything was all said and done, but
I'd also
unfortunately,
like to
Piper.
point out that you got blasted by a lot of stuff as well, so
Yeah.
this is just a
Well,
loose rat
granted,
in your
any-
bag.
Any AOE stuff would have been, the rat was in total cover. But yeah, it was more just like everything that went on from the time at Umbridge Hill up to here.
I don't know why, but
I don't
just
know.
had
Rats
to.
are really self-preserving. Kind of just like run out when it was like, quit
Do me a
squishing me
favor.
and just chew the hole
Here,
through.
do me a favor.
like-
Do me a favor. Roll me a D100.
Like
Roll me
rats.
a
I was
You
gonna
roll a
say-
100, it's alive.
I was gonna say
Roll me a D100.
I wouldn't go that far because back in my grade
I
school,
mean,
somebody brought their pet rat in their backpack, and the rat proceeded to die because he moved his backpack and the books crushed it. The 2 books went in
Like I
between
said,
and broke
go
its
ahead
neck.
and go ahead and roll me a D100.
That was
7.
good. It's probably low.
If it's
I'm
if it's
just-
anything above a 75, okay, never mind. No, it is the body of a. You open it up and you find the you find the corpse of Piper the rat.
You's gonna ask you for the dead corpse.
I
Why
salute you
would
for your
you
service.
know that she had it? Did you follow her? Because I was said she walked
You're
off.
standing literally right next to me, at least on the map.
Oh. Well, I said she would walk off. But
Were
I
you
didn't wanna
walking
interrupt
back into
guy
the
away.
enclosure?
Yeah, I didn't want to. So she could, like, put them all on a table or something, not on
Yeah.
ice.
Okay.
But at some point, you'd probably know she has the rat.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who all is walking in there. But yeah, I know Smith and Iggy will at least see you pulling out a dead rat from your bag.
I'll say, as long as I'm done pulling the stuff that I need, I'm gonna go back inside.
Wouldn't your bag be kind of funky now?
Dead
rat in there and all.
I'm not going so far as to say like the entrails are strewn about the bag.
Just became knocked out.
Yeah,
Didn't
no.
survive. Didn't get stabbed by a dagger while it was shuffling around in there.
But yeah, so yeah, poor little Piper.
Or Piper, which I didn't make much use of. She would just be like defeated, because on top of everything else, like took my rat away. Now I have 2 bloom crawlers.
You
to
do
catch something else later.
But it does free up one of your orbs. You know, once you get that bloom crawler back to you know, Maggie.
Maybe I can use my orb in the future.
Possible.
After a time skip.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing? I'm gonna say that in game, at least 2 hours have gone by. Because it's gonna take some time for you guys to harvest those bits and pieces from Cryovane.
What time
How
of
many
day
D6 is gonna roll for that?
Oh shit, for you.
2 hours.
2 hours, what, it's every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What's the
Fuck
healing
you.
on it? 1d6 plus
1d6.
It's every 10 minutes, so that would be 12 of them. So that'd be 12d6 plus 12.
He's pretty far off though from his 100.
Let me see what the average is on that.
Does he have 100?
104.
He has 104. Yeah, if you want to roll those, like I said, it's gonna be 12d6.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of dice.
It is a lot of dice.
Lots of dice.
I was gonna say, I'm fine going with the average of 54 if you wanted to do that, but you can definitely roll.
I'll take 54. I got 36, so
That's fine. Yeah, you can definitely go with adding 54 to that, because that's the average of 12d6 plus 12. All right. So yeah.
4?
What's that?
Said he was only off by 4.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. So what are you guys doing at this point? It is currently in game, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
So that weird moonlight thing was just magic.
No, the moon can be out at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
True, during full moons.
Yeah. It's there. It's not, you know, like, it's not
night.
dark, like it's not the only presence in the sky, but it is still there in the sky.
How does that work with regards to
Your
the
bow?
then?
Basically at night you will have to bathe the bow in the moonlight, or in the light of a full moon. So tonight in game, your Iluna would have to be out and basically recharge the bow.
Yeah, she'd probably want to be out in that full moon, at least briefly, regardless.
Okay.
He's content with either moving on or resting or whatever anybody wants to do. He's got his stuff, so he's gonna head inside.
Nap.
You got this. You can keep pushing yourself. I believe in you.
Are we?
You literally has nothing.
Nah, you got this.
to the next dragon.
To the next dragon.
Yeah, we're no
you
rest,
slayed
no
it
anything.
twice.
We are
No, I
fighting
think we
the
need to
next
rest.
dragon.
Are we just going
Bring
down?
out the black dragon. Get that egg out. We're summoning it right now to fight it.
Iluna,
Okay.
as you are standing there, checking on your animal companions, you hear like a little bit of a sound, like a tapping almost, or like a tacking noise coming from the wooden spiral staircase, as you see the snout of one of the kobold commoners from down below kind of peeking up, and it says in Draconic, is it over?
Yeah.
I reply with yes.
Iluna would have a huge sigh of relief and say,
Wait, how much time did you say?
It has been enough time that you are back to normal.
Okay. I'm going back to
Your normal form?
not me, not looking like me, but looking like Skip.
Oh.
oh, okay. That was in line with what I was about to say. But Iluna would sigh a relief and say,
Wait, hold
It's-
on.
what?
You is still in like his warlocky clothes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Then I'm not changing your token. Never mind. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
Sorry. Go ahead, Stacy.
And would walk up to them, I don't know, trying to get her animals collected and say, yes, it's over. How's Skip's mom doing? How are you coping? Do you want help with any of that?
Well,
And then, I guess if Yu's transforming into Skip, that might catch her attention.
no, yeah, he's just I know what he's referring to. And he goes, the kobold says, well, Pip is still in mourning. The pain of losing a child is great on one. And for her to experience it twice. But we have been discussing the situation should you succeed. You see that this kobold looks out and sees the state of affairs out there. And they say, this kobold says, we are wondering if we may keep the hold.
As long as we have free access to come visit you, and if you guys need supplies, we can trade supplies between our town that we will have and here.
Well, Iluna would relay his question to the whole group. Make
As
sure.
you hear, as you hear, Iluna is relaying this question as you is answering it in Draconic.
I mean, Iluna would mostly agree. She'd probably relay what you is saying, and say, I don't think we intended to keep it. We can be allies.
Well, there is not many resources from here. It is but just a place of security and safety.
If you feel safe here, we have no need for it. Allyship would be beneficial.
Then we
An
shall.
alliance?
We will help if there is not many warriors amongst our group.
No.
But
Well, we don't always need warriors. Information works just as well.
And
And if you ever have any information, you can always come to the.
It's so far away.
it is.
I know.
It's quite
I
a
know.
distance.
I know.
Lylon.
But the fishery that we will have set up.
Mm. Well, there are many caves between here and your town.
Maybe once we leave Axholm, that might be better suited. How I don't think we'll want that either. I don't know.
What?
I'm speaking for once Axholm is once we leave. I don't think most of Phandalin wants to come back. The fortress.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. No. I mean, he's more. This is more him. The DM asking through this NPC, are you guys planning on keeping this hold as a place that you want to regularly visit?
No.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, the whole
or at
group.
least not in my
No.
eyes. I don't.
It's one of those things that, like, I just need to know, like, you know, what are your plans with this place? Because right now it's kind of up for grabs because you are the ones that you're the ones that liberated it.
Well, if this gives them a safe place to live and, then more power to them. Let them have it.
Yeah. We
So I just kind of like the idea of having a castle, though. The amount of rugs you could put in there.
That's awesome.
Oh Lord. Yeah. At best, Iluna would visit and see how they're doing, because they
Okay.
don't have any warriors. As they said, unfortunately, we had to destroy them all.
Yeah.
No, I had a question previously, and I've forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it was along the lines of the warriors. Like, they don't have any protection, do they?
You really don't. The Kobold Commoners here, they are. I mean, they're not completely defenseless, but you know, mostly anything that they're doing is not going to be like, you know, martial weapons or anything like that. With tactics, it's, you know, just a bunch of kobolds rushing at something with clubs and improvised weapons.
Ew. We'd only want to bring our horses back, but the horses weren't theirs anyhow, so.
Whenever you say about you know, them, you know, keeping this, he says, I will go tell the others. We will start to make preparations. As you see, he makes his way downstairs.
Yeah. Before all that, I was going to ask if we were just going to go down there anyhow. It seems a little cozier or safer spot to
Well,
rest.
I mean, that's up to you guys. Wherever you want to rest,
Ooh.
in this place is up to you guys.
Well,
Oh, my app just crashed.
Oh no. Are we
There
gonna
you
do a long rest or a short rest?
That is entirely up to you guys.
you said it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
5, I
No,
thought.
5.
Oh, sorry.
The sun is going to be going down.
Well, you would request to sleep and rest because he's no help whatsoever at the moment.
Yeah, I think a long rest would be a good idea. Everyone has been hammered.
Yeah, long rest.
Okay. Well, then we will go ahead and yep, good.
Just where? Because our horses are like, where? They're all by themselves.
Your horses are fine over in the stables.
Somehow.
I mean, you guys
Have
can go
food.
rest over there if you want. You guys can go and rest over in the eastern side of things where there were like beds and stuff if you want to do that.
Probably. Maybe just leave these kobolds to do their mourning and grieving without guests interrupting.
It's fine with me. It's not a
Mhm.
big deal one way or the other.
Oh man, I was zoomed in and that spider looked humongous.
Okay. So you guys will be able to get a long rest. And hey, Smith. Smith.
Yay, long rest.
Sorry, I'm here.
Hey, ask me the question you always ask me.
Oh
Hello, Connor.
You guys get a level up.
ups?
Nice.
Two level ups?
Not 2 level ups, you piece of
2
shit.
for me and Smith, because the last time we were
10.
behind.
I got 2 nat 20s. I think I deserve 2 levels up, mate.
You guys did very
that's
well
I
awesome.
got a
tonight.
nat
I will
20
give you
from
credit.
The Game Master for rolling for my damage.
You
You
guys,
know,
you guys did
I don't
very
really
well
feel
tonight.
like leveling up. I'm
Yeah.
content with my level right now.
Right, totally. But yeah,
Mhm.
so
I'll take your level up. It's okay.
so you guys will get a level up.
That's exciting.
So you will be all level 10 when we return to this lovely adventure, which again, we will not be playing our next session on the 25th, as that is Christmas. We will be doing one-shots, the holiday one-shots. So we will be picking back up with the P5 campaign on January 8th. I'm already going to tell you that we're going to slightly fast forward for the next session when you guys are about to approach Axholm.
Oh, okay. I guess I
Yes.
was gonna
Change
ask
is gonna
that
be happening
because
around here.
I didn't think we would have level up until we finished or started the time skip.
No. You killed Cryovane. That was one of the level up requirements.
So we would just skip forward getting to where?
You're going to be at Axholm. You still have to get the Phandalinians back to Lylon before
Yeah,
the time skip can happen.
but we're
Oh my
skipping
goodness, how do I
any
not remember how to
encounters
do
of
this?
random orcs going all the way back.
There is no encounters that I have planned between here and before you arrive at Axholm.
Thank goodness.
Yes. So
I can't remember what to do here. How do you
All right.
level up?
you click where it says manage, go to manage character and levels, and change that 9 to a 10.
What? Manage character and oh, okay. I was like clicking everything
Yep.
but that. Sorry.
Yep, because as a cleric at 10th level, you are going to get an additional 5th level spell, and you're going to get the Divine Intervention ability, which is that once every 7 days, you can implore your deity to help you with something. So,
How many spells do I get to learn?
a warlock at 10th level is you still only know 2 spells. You only know 10 spells. What you gain is that you're going to gain an extra cantrip.
Okay.
And you're also going to gain your Undying Nature ability, which allows you to hold your breath indefinitely, and you don't need food, water, or sleep.
So
I'm a Warforged now.
Basically.
Hell no.
hypothetically,
Yes, hypothetically.
if
Change
Iluna were
clothes?
down and I had already been to at level 10, I
Sure.
could have called my deity and asked him
So basically the way that Divine Intervention works is you describe the assistance that you seek, you roll a D100, and if you roll a number equal to or less than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. So, how this intervention happens is up to me. So if this was something where, like, if Iluna had gone down and Albina, and Albina wanted to implore Tempest to help, a god of war might basically create a spectral suit of armor around her that would be very reminiscent of Tempest warriors with like spikes and flames and stuff like that, and essentially giving her a bolstered amount of temporary hit points that she would be up as long as she had those temporary hit points, but then would have to heal so that those wouldn't be because it wouldn't heal her, you know, it would basically be like a set of armor around her. I'm gonna stop the stream. Thank you those who were watching. You guys have a good night.